I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
Pain has a face.
Blank, pale, emotionless face.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
I am Lucifer, the devil in the flesh.
Power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
Have you checked the children?
All right, we are back for our special Christmas special. Isn't that right?
Merry Christmas to us all.
That's right, Nerd-O-Rama, where we love our Christmas.
I love Christmas.
Yeah. Now it is our third episode in Nerd-O-Ween. It is our third finale. It's not our third finale. It's our actual finale for Nerd-O-Ween because we won't be broadcasting next week.
So close to Halloween.
Yeah. So welcome to Nerd-O-Rama. My name is Adam, of course, and with me always is Super King Bane.
Well, thank you, Adam. So happy to be on the show.
And we have a new guest tonight.
Yes, tell us about our guest.
We have a new guest tonight.
Who?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
How about an introduction from someone?
Hey, my name's Jason, and I'm here. I'm here to let my nerd out all over these two freaks.
He did that earlier. We just had to clean it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Wow, I'm peeking. I gotta get away from this mic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm peeking. So
that's a good thing.
We're back. It's 11 o'clock. It's time to nerd.
Nerd it up.
Once again, our show is sponsored by Anime Fix.
Anime.
And don't mind Super King Bane. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Anime Fix. For everything that you need in your anime, manga, import toys needs on 6185 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg. They have a website, animefix.com. They can do special orders. They can do mail orders. They will do any kind of anime orders you can possibly imagine. They know what they're talking about, and they're friendly. So give them a chance. Tell them Nerd-O-Rama sent you. They won't do anything special, but they'll know that you got sent by us.
They'll give you a nod.
Yeah, they'll be like, all right, that's great. We're getting
just a jolly nod and a wink, and just to know that you did the right thing.
You get to play double tax.
That's right.
Double tax. Dear Lord.
Double tax. They'll charge you more if you meant. No, they won't.
Even I'm not that evil.
Yeah.
So why are we blessed with the presence of Super King Bane?
It's simple. It's Nerd-O-Ween. It's the time in which young troglodytes of the night get together, dress up, pretend to be things they want to be.
Hold on. So is Super King Bane the Santa Claus of Halloween?
In a way, I am. I am the governor of the Hallows of Ween.
I knew Tim Burton got it wrong.
He always had it wrong. He never knew what he was talking about. Something with poison ivy and venoms and things. No. I'm simply here to bring about the fact that we should dress up, pretend to be things we've always wanted to be, and kill the Batman.
So you've always wanted to be a king?
Of course.
Okay.
Ever since I was taking over Gotham, destroying the Batman, seeking out that new Robin and killing him shortly too. That's in the sequel after the sequel. I've always wanted to be a king.
Wait, what happens? What happens in the sequel?
Spoiler! I break his back.
Oh.
But Halloween is my friend.
Halloween is not your friend. You think the Halloween is your friend, but I am terror incarnate.
All right, this is Nerd-O-Ween. This is our Nerd-O-Ween finale, so I guess we're not going to be as serious.
Oh, you were serious?
Why so not serious?
Why so not serious?
As a joker friend of mine once said, to be serious.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He talks just like that.
Yes, my friend Bane, he doesn't know what's really going on. I left him alone in the woods.
I got your card, I was not aware we were friends,
You think
Mr.
the Joker is a friend of yours?
You think the Joker is your friend, then he fucks Harley Quinn behind your back. That's one.
Behind your back.
Oh yes.
That's one. You're right.
That's in this. Oh, that's today's one only F-bomb. So
yes.
That was early.
yeah, we got it out of the way.
You can skip past that.
You really think Bane can control himself?
I don't know. Remember, we have Glenn's children now.
Oh,
you had Glenn's children. Congratulations! I'm so happy for you.
Congratulations, Glenn.
So let's get back on track.
Sure.
Well,
choo choo.
Well,
the Bane train's coming.
I can't read anything.
He apparently can't read things. He's got those diabetes eyes.
Oh, that's right. I didn't bring my hard drive. Okay, so we're gonna go in the news and rumors without the intro. So
you worked so hard on that intro.
So why don't you
think the computer is your friend?
So Bane, why don't you give us our intro for the news?
Our intro, here we are. Adam's News and Rumors, brought to you by Bane. And Grayson.
And
company?
Anime.
Oh, an anime fix! For all your anime and delicious goodness.
They do have import snacks there.
Import snacks? Get you that Pocky, put it in your mouth. Tastes delicious.
I prefer Choco Babies.
Hey,
that's
talking
racist.
about Pocky.
What? No, those are delicious.
All
that's
right,
racist.
Then. So what do we have here for the news?
For the news, I know everybody's favorite series of movies has a new one coming out, and of course, I'm talking about Transformers.
I was hoping for My Little Pony.
It's called G1. It happened. They made a movie. It had a wonderful song in it.
Yes, I do call that the Transformers
touch and the
movie.
Power.
Yeah, and don't forget the Dare.
Oh,
Dare is
wheat mini bun.
Stan Bush is the wow.
Yeah.
I just want to point out
awesome.
Here, I can't go over enough. Why would they continue to make transforming things?
You know who is behind it? Probably people with lots of money, like Lex Luthor.
Yeah, it's the same people who pay money to go see movies like Battleship and the Resident Evil movies.
Or Paranormal Activity 4. You know who you are.
Anyway, Transformers. The new one. Yes, there is going to be a new one. Transformers 4 is looking closer to being a complete reboot.
You know, as long as if they don't make him look like truck vomit, I can see it.
The problem is Michael Bay is rebooting his own series.
Never mind, I'll be at home.
He's rebooting because he needed more explosions that were more exploding.
Yeah, there's gonna be he's gonna put in new robots. I don't know if they're gonna be like.
Will they be more racist in the last one?
I don't know. They might be more racial insensitive.
They gotta be like slanging.
Good news, no more Shia LaBeouf.
How about toe thumbs? They getting toe thumbs back? I love that girl.
Lobster hands.
Toe thumbs. She was beautiful. You stretch that woman out over a carpet, then you just break her back. It's a lovely evening.
Wow. No, but they are going for a female lead, so.
Okay.
It might be crazy man hand lady.
Can't get together.
I'm completely.
Get together with Bumblebee?
I don't know.
Robosexuality is wrong.
Oh yeah, robosexuality. We will learn that from Futurama. That's bad.
It might be a good idea. After all, my movie starred a strong female lead. Go and see it. It's called The Dark Knight Rises. I'm in it. Not as King, but I'm here. Talia al Ghul, she's in it. Strong female lead.
Spoiler.
Strong female lead.
That's all we need in movies.
Wow.
Great movie. Box office
Batman's
masterpiece.
played by a woman.
All right, back to Transformers here.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a movie?
Yeah.
It was poop.
I got a great quote from Hugo Weaving. About Megatron.
Is he dead?
He said Megatron was one of the only things he's ever. Well, I'll quote it. It's one of the only roles I've ever done where I had no knowledge of it.
Ooh.
I didn't care about it, and I didn't think about it. And he basically said that Megatron was just a paycheck.
It's why they should have brought Welker back from the first one. You know, they brought Peter Cushing back to be Optimus.
You mean Peter Cullen?
Cullen?
No, Peter Cushing's dead.
Oh,
At least I said a real person's name.
That's true. It wasn't a Fiasio.
References.
Yes.
What a fool I am.
And it's what's funny was for the last two movies they did get
he was Soundwave.
Yeah, he was Soundwave, and he wasn't the right sounding Soundwave.
Oh no.
He was at least he was there.
Yeah, at least he was.
He was
so
he wasn't tape deck.
The funny thing about Hugo Weaving's quote is that Michael Bay got all mad and he threw a fit, and it made me laugh.
Who
Is
cares?
he gonna stick Steven Spielberg on him like he did the last person that pissed him off that used to work for him?
You mean Manhands? Manhand Fox?
Manhand Fox. I'm telling you though, it's quite entertaining to see them still throwing over the new Transformers. I mean, why bother with a dead franchise at this
Well, I
point?
don't understand. Well, because they're gonna revamp it,
But it's gonna be it's beating money out of a dead horse.
that got a lot closer there.
Oh,
Oh, now I can hear you.
Yeah.
Now you have a voice on the air.
You are now on the air.
All right, fine.
Now you're on the air with Bane.
I was already on the air with Bane.
Really?
Didn't like it.
Oh. Well, maybe we could get a little bit closer.
Stay away from my back.
Just maybe you and Bane break this little back you
But
got
no,
going
like,
on
if they're
here.
gonna revamp Transformers, why not make a new creative team?
I know, that's
Why
what
not
I'm
hire
saying.
Someone else. Why
Someone
revamp
good.
anyone else?
Who better to do Explosions the movie than the master of explosives?
Explosions
You think the
the
explosives
movie.
are your friend, Michael Bay?
I want to see Michael Bay's explosion the movie. It might actually be good.
Yeah, we all know that.
He's also doing another damn original sci-fi movie, which not a sci-fi original, an original sci-fi movie. Which if we
what was
learned
his previous one?
The Island. It's a long time
Oh,
ago.
Yeah, that's
was
right.
bad.
Which had chase scenes that they used from the Island and put in Dark of the Moon, which I thought was hilarious.
That's
full of poo-poo.
amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the highway chase scene was all from the Island, except they just added Transform. I saw a side-by-side video of it on
They
YouTube.
added
Yeah.
Transformers. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why can he just not make a good movie ever?
I don't know.
Because he's Michael Bay.
Because he's Michael Bay.
That's
he's
so bad.
He's master of
It's
shit.
yeah.
But
It's,
Yui already left.
it's
We
like
don't-
it's like a cosmic law. He can't make a good movie.
We don't have to worry about bad video game movies. Yui is already gone. But now it's just Michael Bay making and just killing my
You mean Uva?
Uva.
I'm like, who is Yui?
Uva,
Ah,
what
caught
was it?
myself.
I know.
Oh. Oh.
So the more news. Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis are teaming up again after their successful run on Apollo 13 and Forrest Gump. And you baby boomers out there might remember the 1960s sci-fi toy line Major Matt Mason. I don't, because I am not ancient. But
Bane, do you remember that one?
In fact, I do remember Major Matt Mason. Wonderful toy. Never got off the ground, if I recall. It was a piece of crap toy. They made it with poo inside.
I'm not going to be able to make it through this episode. It's going to be such a fiasco.
It's a fiasco as it is. It's all your friend's fault. She said to me, "You are not a Bane." And I have to prove her that I am a Bane.
So you had to go Ultimate Super King Bane.
I am Super King Bane.
This is the new 52 Bane.
You know
This is
what?
for you.
You know this is great because
You.
that mask is muffling your peaking. See?
That's great.
Yeah.
You think the microphone is your friend, blah, 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 blah.
And it is.
So
right.
what else do we have here for rumors, Adam?
Rumor we have, according to the New York Comic Con, Nathan Fillion was maybe joking or maybe hinting to a Firefly animated series in the works.
Oh my God.
Indeed.
I mean,
I love Firefly.
yeah, I do too.
Even though it was just a mention, just a little quip, the fans are taking off with this, and I really hope it's true.
But I mean, don't you think with like Whedon's film success now, they'll just let him do whatever he wants, even maybe bring back Firefly in some form?
I would think so too.
After the
I
Avengers.
believe Whedon's really done with Firefly though.
Oh, yeah.
Fillion really wants to buy it though. He wants to take over it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But it was what I don't understand here. It's something you want to.
Take him serious. I left my water in the room.
You want to watch Firefly. Firefly is a
Firefly.
Firefly. I'm trying to be Bane.
It was
damn
quite
it.
a fiasco.
It's quite the fiasco. I just want to throw out though that with Firefly, you're trying to make money. If anything else, after you do something as beautiful as the Avengers, Marvel, yeah, I mean you can really just write your own check. You're honest with that. But who's going to do it? What studio is going to pick up a Firefly animated series and give it justice that it deserves?
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
They're closing their studios down for animation.
No, they're closing their animated movie studios down.
That's an animated
Doesn't
movie,
Fox
Firefly.
still own the rights to Firefly, though?
Fox probably doesn't care.
Fox
they
doesn't do
canceled it.
good movies.
I understand. I'm saying, but they own the rights. Like they would
No,
have
I think-
final say to be like, no.
I think Universal did Serenity though, so I don't know.
Okay, well maybe if it's Universal, but honestly now, maybe give it to Pixar. We'll have Dancing Firefly.
For it. DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
There you go.
Everyone will learn a lesson.
And Michael Myers will do a voice of the. He'll be the voice of the Serenity.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it'd be great.
Or no, Eddie Murphy will be the Serenity.
Ooh.
Oh.
Now we're making a movie.
That's
Serenity.
right. You hear us, Nathan? Fill in.
These are ideas. Copyright infringement. We're doing it.
Alan Tudyk could come back as the ghost of Wash.
That was a joke. I got it.
Jokes are my friend.
The jokes are not your friend.
I can't do this.
Just turn into the Joker. Just do your Joker the whole time while he's Bane.
I don't think your jokes are very funny there, Bane.
I was joking. I made it funny.
The only thing is I can't do it. I can't do his laugh or anything. So
Yeah.
I can just explain everything.
Yeah.
It's all listed here. It's all part of my plan.
Nerd-O-Rama impressions. We got them.
That's right. Nerd-O-Rama. We do everything right. Anyway, so that was the news.
That was it?
Yes. Give us a news outro, Bane.
That was the news. Brought to you by King Bane. Also these people. Whoever they are. Not very important. Didn't take over Gotham City for a month.
I did for 2 days.
Or 3. 2 days.
2 days.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
I tried.
I took over an entire football stadium and killed people. What did you do with your Saturday? Nothing.
Well, at least you blew up. At least you blew up the Steelers. There was no big loss.
No one cares about them. They've won too much already.
Nerd-O-Rama. We talk about sports.
Ooh.
Sports and
You're going to
nerds.
alienate your audience.
Here's my thing, though. I will say one thing to the news.
I do play Madden.
Oh, that's not a good game. But I will say
You're
this.
not a good game.
I am the best game. Yeah, the thing to keep in mind, though, and I did hear one, speaking of games, segueing in, as you like to do.
Uh-oh.
There's a new game coming out that is going to premiere one of my favorite things currently as Bane. Dance Central 4 has rumored to have Gundam-style dancing.
I
And
swear when you
do
use that
love
mask, it sounds like you say Gundam style.
Oh. Gundam style.
Giant
Shoot
fighting
giant lasers.
robots
The
doing
dance.
the robot.
Hey, sexy robot.
Opa Gunman style.
So if anyone's on the chat right now, we can't see it. So if you do want to comment about anything we're talking about, if you want to talk to Super King Bane or me, give us a call at 727-493-2055.
Numbers right there.
That's 727-493-2055.
You can also send us a Twitter.
You could tweet us.
We are at Nerd_O-Rama.
Nerd_O-Rama.
And we're here for your amusement.
Just to
Am I
whore
not
ourselves out,
entertaining
boy.
you?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained, audience?
Here we go.
What do we got?
That was more Jack Nicholson.
I like that.
You the thing is, you're slowly turning into Jack Nicholson.
Oh my God!
He wants to be a good Joker. A real good Joker.
Wow.
A Nicholson Joker.
We'll just get you the coat hanger. We'll give you the smile
That's
the
right.
whole time.
Wait till they get a load of me.
It's old Jack.
So, I went to a movie this week.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Movies?
It was a movie I didn't want to go to either.
You
Wait.
shouldn't have gone then.
Did you see Paranormal Activity?
No,
I think you
that
did.
is a movie. That is a movie no one should go see.
Thank God. I was worried your eyeballs were going to full-on diabetes.
Bane,
No.
Would you have broken your own back if that was true?
I can only try.
I would
I
call
can't
Bane
reach
to
it.
break my own back just so I wouldn't go.
Perhaps I can
Be
just
able to
jump
go
off
to this
things.
to Paranormal Activity. No, it was another movie I thought was going to be total garbage, and I'm glad I was pleasantly surprised. It was Sinister.
Oh, it was good?
Yeah.
I remember what that was. I was making a reference to a different movie. There's so many crappy horror movies.
Yeah, not The
coming out.
Possession.
So
The
many
Possession
stuff.
was actually really good too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sam Raimi put his name on something good finally.
Is that
Evil Dead.
That was the one the possession was the one with the Jewish demon.
Yeah,
that's
what I referenced earlier.
With Modest Yahoo as a rabbi.
Hold on.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they solve the problem by throwing small pennies at the ghost?
Wow.
I believe that's how you solved the problem.
We are racially tolerant here on Nerd-O-Rama. I promise. That's just Bane.
It's just not me.
Well, it's not just Bane. It's Super King Bane.
Yeah, it's Super King Bane.
It's what
regular Bane is really tolerant.
So anyway,
I love everyone except for Batman and Robin and Batgirl.
Alfred.
Nightwing.
Alfred, he's kind of a dick.
The other Robin.
The other Robin.
The
Red
other
Robin.
The real dick.
The other Robin.
There's also a Red Hood fellow.
And the female Robin and the other female Robin.
Who else? Right? Commissioner Golden. You know why?
Harvey Bullock.
No, Harvey's fine.
Oh, okay, good.
He comes to my poker night. Great. The old gods.
What about the Creeper? Are you off and on with him? Or?
He's all right.
Huntress?
It's really hard to get the Creeper into a game of cards. The Joker and him just don't get along. It's very awkward. They're both trying to feel up Harley Quinn. It's very gross. I don't understand why. He's loaded like a teenage boy and dresses like a man in the new 13th issue.
Do you hang out with Azrael or?
Yeah, he's a dick.
Anarchy.
They're all dicks.
Ah!
What about KG Beast?
KG Beast's a cool guy.
I think you two would have a lot in common.
Yes, he's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yes, yes. KG Beast is great guy. Yes, I speak. Wow, we are so off subject here. Sinister
review.
Fantastic movie.
Tell us about the movie.
I was actually scared from this movie. I go see horror movies. I try to get scared from these movies, and they all end up just being gimmicky garbage. But
gimmicky? We don't even do that on our show.
No, gimmicks are gay.
This movie is about like it's some old god that comes through like a film reel or picture.
Yeah. It's an old god. It's a demon.
I didn't mean like a Cthulhu old god.
Yeah, he's not an elder god. It's not Cabin in the Woods.
Cthulhu. We loves it.
Yeah, but no, I mean it's a real horror movie. It was R-rated, which was fantastic. And it wasn't just because of, dropping F-bombs and titties.
Titties?
Dropping, they were everywhere. Like the remake of Friday the 13th, which I didn't totally hate, but that's the only reason it was rated R was because of the
I didn't see the remake of Friday.
The boobies. By the way, it is still October. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so
that's why they're dropping everywhere.
Safe. Bane loves boobies. Keep them alive and well for Bane.
You think the boobies are your friend?
You think the boobies are your friend.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you
so
this.
Be aware.
I was born sucking on boobies.
So Ethan Hawke was in this movie. I can't believe I have to keep doing this. This is how many episodes now?
Several.
But yeah, he plays a writer. He goes to a house where this kidnapping, or not kidnapping, where this disappearances happen from this little girl, and he finds these family movies he finds them in the attic. And wow, that was more Christian Slater than anything.
You're getting closer. I'm trying to find our chat, but it's not working.
Okay. Yeah, the chat thing on Ustream sucks. So
terrible.
Tweet us.
Tweet us.
But he finds these movies and they're really disturbing. Not like shocking disturbing. They're really disturbing. You're watching executions happen.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. And that's about as in depth I can get to without, spoilers or anything.
Sure.
So, the very opening scene was like a total, holy crap moment. I was so excited after seeing that scene. I'm like, this is going to be a great movie. And the last scene was pretty much the same thing. But the main reason why this movie was well done was the score. I had to go see it in RPX. It was the only way it was playing. If you don't know what RPX is, it is the Regal Premiere Experience over at Regal. It is so loud. The screen is a little bit, it's not IMAX big, but it's pretty big, and the seats are really nice. But it was the sound that made this movie. The score was very minimal, but it was very atmospheric. It was very muffled. It made you feel like you were in these analog movies. And throughout the whole thing, you felt the score. You just felt something crawling through your skin. I mean, if you have to see this movie at home, make sure you have a home theater system. And it's
Elvis now or something. What is happening to you?
You got to make sure you got a home theater system, and you crank it up. It's Halloween. I'm going to just like go through different voices.
All right, good.
I can try a voice or two.
Yes. Oh, great, Bane. So if you get a chance to see this movie in theaters, make sure you do.
Otherwise, it's not going to be good because the sound's not going to be good enough.
Yeah, if your sound sucks at home, you're kind of screwed. So see it loud, see it proud, and sinister.
My question with Sinister before we leave the movie,
even though the bad guy kind of looks like the guitar player for Slipknot.
So he looks like a. Never mind. We'll move on from that. My question, though, isn't it that he lives in the movies? That's the thing?
Kind of.
So in watching the movie, you're going to get killed later by him?
No, because there is another stipulation, and I'm not going to go into that because that'll ruin the movie. So
okay, so you can't just, like, stop watching the movie. It'll just get crawled out?
No, it's not the freaking ring.
Yeah, that's how you stop that.
No.
Little girl crawls out of the well, you just turn it off, take the tape, break the tapes back, and you're done. Solves your problem.
No, it's a little bit more than that. It's kind of like if you see these films, I'm not going to spoil it again. If you see these films, the portal's open. It's just flat out open. So there's really no way to close it.
You take a holy knife, and you close that thing back up.
Okay. All right.
Solved.
I need an old priest and a young priest.
An old priest, young priest. You call up that Zatanna girl. Works great.
We're going to make more references to things that people aren't going to know about.
They better. This is Nerd-O-Rama.
If they don't know who Zatanna is.
No, Derpy Zatanna.
Oh, Derpy.
Oh, Derpy Zatanna.
She's quite the fiasco.
She is quite the fiasco. Nerd-O-Rama. References.
So speaking of comics, did any of you go to the New York, the Tampa Bay Comic-Con this weekend?
I'll tell you what I didn't do. That.
I also was with Bane not doing that.
Yeah, you were with Bane not doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, we were quite together.
Were you breaking each other's backs?
A little bit.
Were you breaking each other's backs?
Slight vertebrae changes.
Hey, watch this. Watch this. I'll go out of frame.
Oh.
This is getting sexier. It's just the two of us now.
Oh,
he's back. Oh, he's back. He's
yes.
back. He's back.
No, I as well did not go to the Tampa Bay Comic-Con because it was in a closet and
I don't like hotel conventions much at all.
No.
I've got to say, it is kind of uncomfortable. When you go to these conventions, everyone's going up to you going, "Oh my goodness, you're Bane! Can I get my picture with you? How was the Batman?
I loved your movie!"
It was very annoying. I just want to go and search through the boxes for my Green Lantern comics, and they all want to talk to me about how I fought Superman last week or something annoying.
Did you fight Superman?
Constantly.
This is Super Bane, after all. King Super Bane.
Oh, this is Super. Is it Super King Super Bane or is it Super King Bane?
It switches.
King Bane. Anyway, I mean,
it's Ultimate Bane.
Don't you all have that problem at these smaller hotel rooms that you just can't charge in, go and get what you want, and then leave without paying?
I find hotel rooms are difficult to have a fight with Superman in.
It's very difficult.
Especially if you have to pay for pay-per-view.
Luthor has all the money. He pays for all the pay-per-view.
Oh, Mr. Luthor.
Luthor.
I heard you
money.
Wow. Welcome to the inside joke episode of
I'll do my.
Nerd-O-Rama.
I tell you, Luthor impressions gonna come back all the time.
If anyone from Friday Night Gaming is watching, then
this is
for you.
This is a tribute.
Oh God. So let's get into our Nerd-O-Ween stuff.
Nerd-O-Ween with Adam
and Bane.
And Bane.
And special guest Jason.
And special guest Jason.
This guy. Put some fuzz right there.
You got yourself a nice little song intro.
I know. Can I get a video with that too?
So who else is sick about hearing the crap about Ghostbusters 3? Because I am.
Has there been like new information?
I'm getting so over about this thing.
Has been talked about for so long.
Yeah, I know. It's gone from being like the next generation, like young guys. It was gone from like being the next generation with Seth Rogen
as a Ghostbuster. You get Worf and Data and Picard and Geordi and just
perhaps 300 years ago was a good day to die.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
That was a Star Trek reference.
It was because here on Nerd-O-Rama we don't discriminate with nerds.
Trekkies.
I'm actually a Star Trek. I am getting dizzy. I don't know.
From Bane?
From Super King Bane's making me dizzy.
I have that effect on the week.
It's the white beer.
Yeah, so Ghostbusters 3 is turning out to be a complete reboot now.
That's good.
All new actors?
Is it? Yeah.
No returning.
That's good, though, because you have to start somewhere. You can't just show up and people have to immediately go, why are they all so young? Did they go through a time vortex or reboot their franchise?
I'll never be able to figure out what Ghostbusters is about.
I will never understand that. Because I watch Mythbusters.
It's gonna star Jamie Hyman and Adam Sandwich. Adam Sandwich.
Adam Sandwich. Adam Sandwich.
He's got the greatest name, Adam Savage. Related to Vandal.
And Randy.
Vandal.
And may he rest in peace.
Oh yeah.
I don't have anything to pour out for him.
Macho Man died
drop a Slim Jim and
drop a Slim Jim on the floor. Macho Man died for our sins.
Take the Slim Jim, break it over your back.
Church of Macho Madness represent.
You know, this is morbid, but I actually watched him pretty much die.
What?
I was there for the accident.
Even I'm not that
serious?
I was sitting at the red light when it happened, and I had no idea. I was like, wow, that was a really bad accident. Turn. And then I turned on the news and saw what it was. I was like, holy crap.
You wait.
Why didn't you jump out and save him?
You had the
What's
chance.
wrong with you?
You could have saved him.
It was just an accident.
You
Because
were the
he
worst
died
kind of
before the crash.
You could have saved him.
Oh, I could have?
Yeah.
I had the power.
Oh.
Oh, I've He-Manned.
Just,
I've He-Manned all over the place.
Oh, we can He-Man
Disgusting
sometime.
He-Man.
I will He-Man all over this thing.
Speaking of, have you read the new issue?
I have.
It was good.
Yeah.
The Merman of a show.
I like it.
was
I
good.
always liked Merman. I like the
I know
last
you.
issue.
I know you're a huge Keith Giffen fan, so I know you read
I
it.
am. I love Giffen. I mean, I was happy that he was taking over, but I was also kind of happy that it was changing. That it was going to change because you don't want to see a series just switch creative teams in the middle of like a 6-issue run.
Right.
But it was Giffen, so I'm like, okay, good.
Yeah. And if anyone could take over for James Robinson, it was probably Keith Giffen.
I tell you, man, when James Robinson writes a story.
Oh yeah, we have a new James Robinson worshiper in our group now.
I can't help it. I came down to a local store. A man named Dennis gave me a thing called the Starman.
Oh, is this what I'm going to be reading soon?
This is what you will be reading soon,
I
my
just
young
got all
lad.
these.
Starman is, in my opinion, the best DC comic ever written, and
I don't know about
I have
that.
to say that, in my opinion.
There was
so.
a wonderful comic, you may have read it.
Don't say Watchmen.
Nope, called Batman, starring Bane,
Nightfall.
where I broke his back. And beautiful written.
Nightfall wasn't actually badly
Beautiful
written. I
Technicolor.
actually liked Nightfall.
Beautiful.
It was a good
It captured my good side before I became king.
Super King.
Super King.
Super King.
Well, you became king and then you became super, right?
Well, I had to defeat Galactus first. So yes.
Wow, you ventured over to the Marvel Universe through the multiverse.
That's not a real universe.
It
It's just a
happened
bunch of
before. It was
weirdos and-
amalgamation.
Yes, it did.
Oh, yes. It was,
even though they've destroyed Hypertime, the Marvel Universe apparently still exists within the DC realm.
That's true.
Oh, yes. I flew over there in my Bane ship that I stole. Defeated Galactus. Funny story about the
Did
Galactus.
you break his back?
He can have his back broken. All of his strength, nothing of it mattered. Cosmic energy. That Thanos fellow uses something called an energy infinity gauntlet. None of that. Broke his back.
Oh, well, if no one else is enjoying this episode, I know I am.
Me too.
So, Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. There it is.
Yeah,
Fighting evil as it comes.
That's the man who's always trying to get his alter ego laid.
TV Funhouse.
TV Funhouse.
If you've never seen TV Funhouse,
And we're not talking about just a skit song.
no, the actual
SNL.
show. Find it. It's on DVD somewhere.
I own it on DVD.
Ask him. He'll give it to you.
I will throw it at you in high velocities.
Just not hard enough to break.
Go right into your
Just
mouth
not
and
hard
it'll
enough.
spin around and you'll be able to see it all.
Yes.
So, okay, here we go then.
Wonder Man.
What else do we
Wonder
have
Man.
here tonight?
So let's talk about horror.
Horror? Is it Halloween or something?
It is Halloween.
Is it Nerd-O-Ween?
It is Nerd-O-Ween.
It is very Halloween. I'm the Super King. Can't you see that?
That's true.
You're not Super King. You're Super King Bane.
That's
There's a
right.
difference.
Well,
Don't
no,
go
no,
dissing
no.
Super King. He will whoop you.
I am. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Does he have a spine?
I don't know.
I'll break it if he does.
He might be made of Jello.
Well, darn. Can't do that then.
I think his hand is made of Jello. At least he had that weird thing going on.
I don't mind you taking out the Burger King though.
He's not very super.
Breaking his face.
I can't take out the Burger King. He's a good friend of mine. He named a sandwich after me. You might have heard of it. The Whopper. It's also referred to...
That's Bane.
Yes. Yes, I am Bane.
So how do you feel about... I'm trying to be so serious on this show.
To horror.
Yes, how do you feel about horror these days?
How
do you feel about that horror these days?
You want to talk about torture porn?
I really don't, but it needs to be brought up because it's not a horror, but people are calling it horror.
I've never even seesaw. I didn't go seesaw.
Seesaw.
I don't like the seesaw.
Seesaw?
I don't like...
The Saw movies were pretty good. The Saw movies weren't as torture porn as people call them.
Okay, well, fine. Which one are you talking about?
Hostel, yeah.
Hostel's the one you think of. The thing you look at here is simple.
Damn you, Eli Roth. You did so well with Cabin Fever. Why did you do this?
Cabin Fever was good. The other one was for money.
That's true.
Money,
That's true.
Money, Luthor.
So here's what you have to look at here. When you look at a movie like Saw, it has a plot, a premise, a villain that is intimidating. A man who hides in the darkness.
It's a puppet.
Carrie Elways.
It's a scary, scary man, making you cut off your own limbs to stay alive. And with that, you look at a movie like Hostel, and it's a couple of defenseless teenagers.
Whoops.
Oh, did we just get knocked off the air?
No, we're still
we're still on.
We're still on.
All right then. But you look at these defenseless teenagers, and they get cut into pieces. They don't even fight back. It's pathetic. They fall asleep in their hotel room. When they wake up, they've got a freaking scythe in their back, just getting cut open, and a woman is under there like, bloodbath. Even I don't do that. Broken bones, bruises, maybe.
You know,
don't rip open your flesh sack. Drink your blood.
I have to ask Super King Bane.
Got venom in here.
I've read your diaries. I've read your memoirs, your historical documents.
Where'd you get those from?
DC published them.
Those bastards!
When you took over Gotham.
It's not fair!
I saw you use a tow missile.
Oh, okay. There's a funny story about that tow missile. You mention it again, I'll freaking kill you.
So no comment, huh? State of horror. I want to hear about not even torture porn, but like just this total PG-13 garbage that's coming out these days.
The point we look at here with horror in general, so much of it has gone from the third-person camera angle, the intimidating prowess we've talked about previously, the ability for a villain such as myself to walk through a crowded area with no one to stop them because they're afraid. That's Freddy. That's Jason. That's Bane. It's me.
With the tow missile.
I didn't use the tow missile. Stop with that.
You're going down.
With that,
you're walking out of here without
a spine. I walked away from a damn car accident, but not away from Super King Bane.
No, your spine is mine.
You think your spine is your friend?
I am so getting you that T-shirt for Christmas. Your spine is mine. Super King Bane.
Super King Bane. With that, but you look at it. So often that was the thing.
If we have any artists out in the audience there,
I'm trying to talk over here about horror.
I want to see pictures of Super King Bane.
Oh God.
Ooh.
If you have questions for Super King Bane, please call us at 727-493-2055. He will answer your deepest, darkest questions.
They usually can be solved with a nice spine breaking. Simple. Elegant.
Manly.
Beautiful.
Manly.
Artistic.
Yes.
So we're not going to get into horror, are we?
Yes, we are. We're in horror right now.
Okay, current horror.
It's taken a step in the right direction with movies like Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, yes.
A good step in the direction.
You guys reminded me that came out on DVD, and I went out and bought it the next day. Because I was
beautiful.
like, that came out.
That's one of the best movies of 2012.
It's a really good movie. It's a movie that, unfortunately, in this Bane's opinion, has come out and only been a tribute movie. It was not a true horror movie that one could just get the fingers in.
It is a horror movie, but it is also not. It's two movies. Maybe even three.
It's a movie. It's a movie that glorifies horror movies.
It does, but you need to take that energy and run with it. You can't simply keep producing Paranormal Activity 4.
By the way, if you have not seen my review for Cabin in the Woods, please check it out on the first episode of Nerd-O-Ween.
Nerd-O-Ween, brought to you by Nerd-O-Rama.
And Anime Fix.
Anime Fix.
And Super King Bane.
And Super King Bane this episode. With that, I'm just gonna say, it's a shame, with horror currently as it is, and it's more you're looking at what your villains used to be. You look at the old Night of the Living Dead. Great movie. Zombies walking around, eating flesh.
Send more brains. I'm so glad you mentioned that movie last week.
Exactly.
About Return of the Living Dead?
I love that movie.
I love that movie.
I can't wait to catch that on. I catch it every year around Halloween. I love that movie.
It's a good movie. But you look at that, and then you look at what has currently happened to the modern day zombie. Yes, The Walking Dead is trying to do its best and its damnedest to make them scary, but honestly, you have movies coming out like Party at James Franco's House. Zombies as a joke. A joke!
Well, zombies pretty much are a joke.
Movie.
But it's
Shaun of the Dead.
Yes,
but Shaun of the Dead took a horror premise
Yes.
and gave it a comedy
characters.
overflow. Yes.
They didn't do a Michael Jackson Thriller dance.
No.
You didn't like that?
They didn't shimmy.
That was
Didn't
John
happen.
Landis. You son of a bitch.
Oh, calm down over there. I will break your spine right now on this table.
I've got a tow missile for you.
I hope you die.
You're so lucky I'm in the middle.
This can't reach you. All right, then.
Bane, he's strong, but he's got tiny arms.
Tiny
He's like a
T-Rex
T-Rex. Just don't move.
He's got a big head, but tiny arms.
Oh, I do not have a big head. But anyway.
I've worn the crown.
You... Okay, well, you shut then.
I wore the mask.
Oh, you were in here? Very tight fit.
Is the rash going away, by the way, from the
No, I've
mask?
got a terrible diaper rash in here. I'm sweating like a pig in the sweat house.
That wasn't. This is not some product, but this was made from old diapers. That's where the brown in it comes from.
That's right here.
The white
brown.
in it is old faucet metal.
It's right there.
Yeah.
There's venom pumping into my very lips right now.
And
delicious.
Yep.
Yes, the venom was made from old meth labs.
But that's the that's beautiful. I'm seeing everything. But you see that with many old horror movies, is they were intimidating. They were scary, as you like to say. That's what horror was.
Like to say.
It was scary. Well, you even
or,
said
or it was the slow thrill.
Yes, you see it with Sinister, as you said before. It was a scary movie. We need to see more scary movies.
I mean, Sinister did have its jump scenes, but that's fun too.
But you need to have something to where you can build a villain, and it's something you run into more and more, and you can even reflect it as a nerd into comic books. It is so hard in this day and age to build a new villain, to have that same oomph as Bane,
as Taskmaster,
as Riddler, as any of these Jokers or anything else like that. But no.
As the Shade.
Yes.
The Shade.
Oh, don't get me started about that man. He has my heart.
You know, Bane has one true love. It's not breaking backs.
No, it is the Shade. But I will say this. In all of those instances, even now, you look at what DC is doing and Marvel's doing. They're rebooting. They're using the same tired villains over and over and over again. We're tired. We want to take a break. When was the last time I was in Carvo? Years. But no, they can't invent new villains. It's difficult for them. They have to write and use their tiny little writer brains.
Ooh. Ooh.
As I said it.
Ooh.
Bane's
that's
calling
harsh.
you out, Hollywood.
Ooh.
With that, it's the same in the movie industry.
You know, a long time ago, a tiny little writer brain.
Writer Bane. I will break out back. I'm writing.
Invented Bane. That's what that was.
Yes.
And people hated you in the beginning.
People did hate me.
Yeah, people thought you were just this luchador
Mexican
guy.
Wrestler, nothing.
Whoa. I had venom.
That happened.
Until he used a tow missile.
I didn't use a tow missile. Shut up.
I gotta find the picture of a
that
tow
was,
missile.
that was never proven. Never. Don't you go on the deleted scenes either.
I can't use this thing.
Or the 4-minute segment where I talked about using a tow missile. That never happened. Never happened.
The commentary that's all about tow missiles.
The detailed explanation of how I learned how to use a tow missile.
I am going to read segments of Nightfall on this week's extras.
So bad. Anyway, but what you run into with Hollywood and horror in general for the future is they're finding it harder and harder to make you care about a villain. With Jason and Freddy, they did such a good job introducing them, the lore, the fluff as it was, behind their origin stories, why they were so intimidating, why they were so scary. And they had that on film too. So often you just see a kind of a Slenderman effect, where you'll walk through a forest and boom, there he is.
Right there.
There who is?
There to kill you, the Slenderman. It's terrifying.
So,
Anyway,
so
don't play the
Bane,
game.
Super King Bane.
What? I'm trying to do your show here.
Yes, I
and
know.
do horror for you. I can't do everything for you, Adam.
I have to ask you. You're still in Gotham, right?
Yeah, I do have a summer home there.
So what do you think about this whole the whole Joker getting his face back?
Delightful. I'm glad he's got a good head on his shoulders again.
Did you read it?
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
I liked it so much that I put my issue on the eBay.
Oh, you liked it so much you had to get rid of it.
It's worth lots of money.
I know.
Money.
I'm not Lex Luthor. I am not Oscorp. I cannot just make my own money. I've got to rob banks and such for that.
I didn't know Oscorp made their own money.
I know Luthor does.
Yeah.
I'm not a owner of Liberia. I'm not a Dr. Doom. Man makes his own money.
You spent a lot of time in the Marvel Universe after killing Galactus, didn't you?
Yeah, you
I
do.
have nothing better to do. They have no good movies over there.
Except for the Avengers.
That's not a movie. That's torture porn.
And Thor.
Did it make you Thor?
It hurts.
I didn't like Thor.
I know.
Didn't like Thor?
It was just
What
much.
What about Captain Montage?
Oh, goodness.
I love Captain Montage.
Don't you Captain Montage me. Anyway.
Anyway.
Where we're at with that.
Anyone else have anything to say about horror these days?
I don't know. You start talking about Joker getting his face back. I was like, you want to go off topic from horror? We'll just go back to comics again.
Well, he was talking about villains being rebooted, and so I had to ask, because I really enjoyed Batman 13, and I think I'm really gonna enjoy Death of the Family.
Exactly.
Because I can't wait to see the Gordons getting tortured again.
Oh yes.
That hasn't happened enough.
That's the thing you look at too.
I'm expecting a new Oracle.
Hopefully, but you look at it,
and Alan Moore is going to be spinning in his grave when he dies.
But you
he's just gonna go to a grave and
he's got preemptive turning.
Oh goodness no. But you look at that with horror, and they constantly bring back these villains, rewash them. How many Halloweens have we had? How many Texas Chainsaw Massacres have we had?
Oh, there is a new one coming out too.
Exactly. They're rebooting because the Hollywood industry cannot write good horror stories anymore. And it's a shame because you can find so many good indie horror movies.
Exactly.
That really do justice.
And they don't pay attention to that.
No.
Oh.
That's the thing, though. What audiences are paying, and you at home who are perhaps watching Bane on Nerd-O-Rama currently. Super King Bane.
No one else? All right.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Yeah, I do have to say about the independent stuff. Even though they're 99% horrible, I do watch all of the sci-fi original movies. And every once in a while, every 5 years, there's usually a decent one. I won't say a good one, but a decent one.
Watchable.
Decent enough where a studio should go, let's give this guy a chance.
You didn't like Mecha Gator versus
I want to talk. We can
Abomination
talk Sharktopus
6?
over here.
Sharktopus was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It was a Roger Corman movie. It felt like a classic Roger Corman movie. Great monster film.
Yeah. That's what when you said ones that are watchable, ones that are
Sharktopus.
acceptable, I knew that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. I wasn't talking about Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus starring Debbie Gibson and Lorenzo Lamas.
How about Mega Shark versus everything?
Versus
Mega
Ultra
Shark
Croc or whatever
versus,
it was. Super King Bane.
I couldn't defeat the shark. He's got no spine.
Cartilage.
So it's not a spine.
It's not bone.
It's got to be bone.
You could break his teeth.
I could break his
cartilage.
spirit.
That's cartilage.
You could break his spirit.
I could break his spirit. He would have to do push-ups to get it back in a prison. Be great.
I'd have to climb the coral reef.
Swim it.
Yes. He wouldn't be able to swim those currents.
Now I want to see. Are you listening, Pixar? Because the animators of Finding Nemo need to make Dark Knight Rises.
Super King Bane will be waiting.
It'll actually.
I will find
Bruce the Shark plays Super King Bane.
It'll actually be better than Dark Knight Rises. I'm sorry, Christopher Nolan. You sucked the third movie.
Hey, I was great.
Bane was great.
Bane was.
I did a stand-up job.
Bane was great. He was the funniest thing about that movie.
Yeah.
I was amazing.
I can't wait for it to come out on DVD so that I can actually watch the Bane scenes again and then skip everything else.
And remix them.
Oh goodness.
Remix
well,
them.
I'm
still wondering why you would shoot a man.
The darkness is your friend.
The darkness is your friend, Adam. That is my quote.
By the way, if John Trackman's watching, you better look out for a remix coming up soon.
Oh!
Because I'm already a replacement.
Wow.
What's up? You're a bitch.
So here at Nerd-O-Rama, we like doing lists. Don't we like doing lists, Super King Bane?
I'll tell you how much I like lists. I like cookies. I like popsicles. And I like lists.
Ooh, that's number 3.
Number 3.
Or if we're doing a countdown, that's number 1.
That's number 1. So what do we have here for this week's list on Nerd-O-Ween?
I like getting really close to my mic. It gives me the NPR voice.
I can't get this close because my pipes get in the way.
I can get a little bit
I have to use this to breathe.
So the last 2 episodes we did some lists. I don't remember what they were. They were our favorite horror.
Yeah.
They were our least favorite horror.
Good favorite campy.
And then our favorite bad movies that we love.
Also favorite villain.
Favorite villain.
Did we do favorite villain?
And I was very,
oh yeah, we did.
I was very disappointed to not see Bane on the list.
You know, I got a lot of complaints from real Josh's favorite villains because they weren't all movie villains.
Hey.
Oh.
So when he comes in next time, I'm gonna have to give him a talking to.
Well, you have to understand that man's not a movie buff. When you constantly throw movie after movie at the man, he's gonna have to go to what he knows.
You know, I've actually been asked why I don't just do a movie show.
Yeah,
but
that's a fair point. You do a lot of movies,
but I love everything.
Yeah. So we just squeeze as much movie as you can in here, and then
that's
everything
right.
else
I
that you
love
want
squeezing
too.
movies.
Yeah.
So tell me, Jason, what are your top 5 horror movies?
You can't start with Bane.
Putting him on the spot.
I know these guys didn't give me much preparation because I didn't know what was going to be fully expected of me.
What scares you here?
I'll tell you what. I'll let you think. Let's do our list, Super King Bane.
Our list? Well, I don't have a list, but I'll do Josh's list if he doesn't mind.
Well, we know it's Halloween.
Yes,
well, we don't know it's Halloween. I mean, it's not Halloween yet.
I've been made aware that there is a Halloween going on.
It is Halloween season.
Okay.
Hence the Nerd-O-Ween.
All right.
So for the first list this week, we are going to do our top 5 favorite things about Halloween.
That is our top 5 favorite things about Halloween. That's the 31st of October for you playing at home.
Which is the day before November.
So you're going to do your top 31 favorite things about Halloween?
No.
What?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. He said 31. I got confused. I wasn't paying attention.
The day of Halloween, you fool.
Numbers.
This is the reason why he's only a guest on the Bane Show.
Bane-O-Rama.
Bane-O-Rama.
Attention, artists. Anyway,
no one with autistic ability watches this show.
So my top 5 things about favorite things about Halloween. Number 5.
That's 5.
Number 5 are the parties. What's more fun than a Halloween party?
Breaking
Apparently
Batman's
4 other things. Apparently 4 other things.
It looks as if you've made yourself into a fool. I like his joke.
That's why we have like 4 fans.
Because we laugh at our own jokes.
Because Halloween parties are number 5. The 4 others are our fans.
We love you guys. Keep watching.
No, I love you guys. I love people who are watching the show. We have more than 4 fans. It's just a joke. Yeah, 5. We have 5. Our top 5 fans are in order.
10 miles away.
No, Halloween parties are great. You get to dress up. You get to drink. You get to dress up.
What do you drink?
Liquids.
Apple teenies.
I have to get a bendy straw to stick it into my mouth.
Liquids made by other people.
Whoa!
That's disgusting. Bane didn't need to hear that tonight.
Number 4.
Number 4. That's 1 more than 3.
I don't know why I made this number
2 less than 6.
I don't know why I made this number 4 because this is why I love Halloween a lot.
You're all number 1s.
Yes, that's the problem. I can't have a number 5. Number 4 is gotta be letting your horror themed freak flag fly.
Oh, I love freak flags.
Whoa.
All throughout
freak flags.
all throughout October, I can like just be a goofy horror nut. And not
You can go on the internet with a Freddy Krueger claw.
That's right. I can wear my Christmas sweater and my fedora, and people will be like, "I know who you are." And I don't know why they talk like that, but that's what they do. And
saw you in my dreams.
As if you're famous or something, kind of like your Bane friend.
That's right.
I don't know any Banes.
You know how it feels.
I mean, It's great. I love being able to just like be like, hey, remember this movie? Let's talk about horror stuff for an entire month, and people are like, yes, let's do that. So yeah, I got excited.
That really went red.
Yes, it did.
There's a red ball on that screen.
Red bar.
That went down there for
Yeah,
that.
it did.
Certainly.
Whenever I do that voice, everyone goes down. That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Number 3. This is a number 1 for a lot of people I talk to. It is the beginning of pumpkin flavored everything.
Pumpkin
Delicious.
pie.
Pumpkin pie,
Pumpkin pie.
pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin bread, pumpkin pancakes.
Oh, pumpkin waffles. Have you had Eggo's pumpkin waffles?
They're very good.
I don't know.
Pumpkin
Very.
pancakes.
I don't know if I have or not.
Pumpkin pancakes.
Yes.
I've had those from pre-made and at stores.
Pumpkin seeds.
Oh. Pumpkin muffin. That wasn't good. It didn't have enough pumpkin spice in it.
Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, they start off pumpkin flavored everything. Pumpkin milk, pumpkin spice eggnog, pumpkin beer.
I love pumpkin.
I love it too. That's why it made my number 3. Number 2, costumes.
That's part of the party.
Yes, but
Part of your number 5.
You don't have to wear them just at parties.
Oh, so you wear them all October.
I sit in my house watching horror movies all alone.
Oh, dressed as Freddy. Go, Freddy!
With my Scream mask on, my Freddy glove, and my Hellraiser cube.
Where's your Jason mask?
It's on my wall.
Oh, okay.
That's so weird. Why would you dress up for something that isn't a party?
Why not? It's Halloween.
You make no sense.
I don't.
That's silly.
So,
want to be King Bane.
You guys ready for my number 1?
You're number 1.
Number 1.
Adam's number 1.
Jason called it.
I called it?
Yeah. All of the above.
Ah, see this crap, man, what this guy just pulled?
Wait.
Oh.
You're telling me.
I'm leaving. I'm going to walk out of this room, and I'm going to wait till someone's Brack
bakes. Ooh, that sounds delicious.
You're telling me I sat through a list of 4 things, and your number 1 is all 4 things? That makes no sense.
It's not even, there's no candy or
convoluted.
Children dressed up or happiness in the streets on Halloween evening.
Well, yeah, it looks like you have a top 5 coming up soon, so...
cop-out.
No, I just assume that you're a kinder person.
All right. Let's get into a man's top 5. And by
All right.
man, I mean this man.
Super King Bane.
Super King Bane's
Oh,
top 5.
I like saying that with a ghetto accent. Super King Bane.
King Bane.
Yes, soon I'll take over Otis. He'll say, Mr. Bane.
What?
Not that loud. You'll break the mic.
Mr. Luthor Bane.
Mr. Bane.
Luthor will not allow you to take his number 1 man.
But Wonder Man will.
Wonder
All right.
Man.
So here's where we're
Luthor.
at.
Bane's number 5.
Bane.
Number 5 for me.
I thought you were reading Josh's list.
I miss Josh.
I wonder what happened to him.
Screw
I hope
you
Bane
guys.
didn't break his back.
I'm the best Josh host there's ever been. Seems like a dandy anyway. So with that, my number 5.
If you miss Josh, you can call us and tell us at 727-493-2055.
Don't call now. I'm reading the list.
Call now. Interrupt the list.
All right. Bane's number 5. Decor at the workplace and businesses.
What was that? I can't understand a word.
Halloween decorations at
Halloween
work.
decorations at work.
Ooh, yes.
How fun is it to go into your local workplace and Susie Q is in a witch outfit and there's pumpkins on the walls and it just feels very gloomy yet so happy.
My workplace is always decorated like that.
Well, that's because you work here.
And at home.
And at home.
Yeah.
On yourself. Like a
Wow.
loner.
I break my own back.
Not good, bro.
Adam charges Adam.
Adam charges Adam.
Wow.
Personally, it's safe for Bane charges, but we'll see what we can do. So with that, Bane's number 4.
Number 4. I don't know why I said it like that either. Number 4, Mr. Luthor.
Number 4, Mr. Luthor. Mr. Bane.
Mr. Bane likes the movie reruns. Love it. Some people hate it. Personally, I love to go onto the AMC or what have you and watch all my favorite horror movies back to back to back.
You are a villain.
It saves me from having to put the DVD in.
And it saves you having to, cut out all the good stuff, too.
I don't get all the good stuff out.
You get to watch commercials and everything.
Here's what you do. On the commercial break, you pull up the YouTubes, look up the scene you missed. It's great.
From Batman? You watch Bane clips?
Do you just watch Bane stuff over and over again?
Mostly, yes.
Super King Bane.
Don't look at my search history.
Super King Bane.
So with that,
Mr. Bane.
On to Bane's hair, number 3.
Bane's Hell number 3.
Mr. Bane's number 3.
Happy goth women.
Happy Golf Women?
Gothic women.
Gothic women are never happy.
No, they're happy on Halloween.
No, they're
Halloween?
not.
They watch
If they become happy on one day of the year, they're no longer Gothic.
No, they're happy because they watch the Nightmare Before Christmas. They dress up normal because that's their costume. They wear ribbons in their hairs.
All
and
pink.
All pink and bright colors. They're
Little
happy.
poodle dresses from the 50s.
They plan. Yes, of course.
They totally changed.
It's
They
a
got
roaring good time
they're
for the
wearing
goth
little
girls.
white and red polka dot bikinis.
Oh yes, it's a very rare
They
event.
all dress up like Sailor Moon.
Yes, it's weird. Every goth girl you meet, they're in Sailor Moon or some other Anemone or one of those other costumes.
You know, now that you put it in my head, I would kind of like to see a goth girl in Sailor Moon.
You want goth Sailor Moon.
You're a pervert.
You just want Sailor Moon.
I do.
You're a pervert. Number 2
if
for
you
Bane.
watch anime, you become a pervert.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm doing a list.
Welcome to Nerd-O-Rama.
Doing a list.
2.
But then again,
Two, Mr. Bane.
if you are not a pervert and you enjoy anime, please go to Anime Fix.
Please
and they
stop
will...
lying to yourself. And also go to Anime.
I'm trying to be nice to our sponsor.
Be nice to our sponsor.
No, I was being nice to the sponsor. I was being mean to the fans.
It's a good thing Bobby at Anime Fix is like us. So
One of us.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, hopefully finish this.
2, Mr. Bane.
Number
Bane's
2.
number 2.
Outfits for pets and children.
Oh, come
Children
on.
buying pet costumes? I'm going to break your back.
Broken.
What you don't know is
Defeated.
every bone in Jason's body just shattered.
I can still talk.
It's
What was it like playing Superman?
He made another funny.
Oh.
Yeah, I went there too soon.
Oh, not soon enough.
Can we get around to some Parkinson's humor soon?
Oh goodness.
Oh, wow.
But no, it's a great
The Back
time
to
of
the
year.
Future remake.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. No, stop that now. Please stop. Please.
So tell me about your kids and pet costumes, Super King Bane.
They're the cutest things in the land. You see a small child dressed up as a lion or
In the
Spider-Man
land. In the realm.
in the realm, or dressed as your favorite supervillain, Bane.
How many kids this year do you think are dressed as Bane?
At least 12.
Oh, remember the one episode that we should not be named?
Yes.
It's getting that way here.
I apologize. I can leave if you'd like.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
It's actually kind of fun.
Kinda.
I'm still.
So that was number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. What is
Mr.
Super
Bane,
King
number 1.
Bane's number 1?
Number 1, Mr.
My
Bane.
Favorite thing
My number 1
about Halloween.
Halloween, Mr. Bane.
thing,
The holiday.
Halloween,
Obviously.
Mr. Bane.
It is the
Number 1.
pumpkin flavored everything.
Pumpkin
Wow.
flavored everything.
Oh,
It's a-
snap.
I love it. Pumpkin pie.
You know, pumpkin flavored everything made my number 1 as well.
Cop out.
Uh,
Also, I will say honorable mentions to things to do on Halloween.
Wait a minute. Do you want to talk about Cop Out? Let's talk about Oliver and Company.
Hey,
Ooh.
that was a terrible horror movie.
Ooh.
Cop Out.
Bad horror
Oh.
You want to talk about terrible movies?
Seems
Let's talk about Cop
seems
Out.
Super King Bane agrees with Josh. Also, I will defend Cop Out because I am a Kevin Smith fan.
Yeah, but it's not a Kevin Smith movie. He
no,
just directed
he
it.
did direct it. He didn't
You know
write
what I
it.
would have to say about
But
Kevin
it does
Smith?
have a great line, which is
Let me just-
monocle wearing mother, word we already used.
Let me just
Yeah.
stop you right there about Kevin Smith.
I guess
He's
I'm
a
not gonna
bad
have
man.
Jason on my I hate Kevin Smith episode.
Oh, I guess not.
You're going to, because he can talk
Go-
about
go-
how great
Point,
comic book
counterpoint.
man is.
Comic
Comic book man, it's great, right?
Ugh.
Tell me how great comic book man is.
Book Man is
Why do
not the
people
best
keep
thing
giving him
Kevin
money?
Smith has ever done.
Oh, really?
It's only his fans that give him money.
What would you say is the best thing he's ever done? Nothing?
The best thing Kevin Smith ever did
Clerks?
was Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy was
Chasing
good.
Amy.
That was a good flick. But no, I will say this for
I
Halloween,
mean,
my
but as a
top
nerd,
5.
you don't like Mallrats?
I liked Mallrats for what it was, but
I won't
it's
defend every Kevin
the
Smith film.
post Dogma, it got really stupid. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Jay and Silent Bob was supposed to be
Yes, he
stupid.
did it. Yes, he did it for the fans.
Mm.
The first time you see it, it's great.
Yeah.
The second time you see it, it's like, all right, I remember that. That's funny and all. And then it just like, I don't need to see this anymore.
Why did you keep watching it? Why did you watch it 7 times in a row?
How do you know that? By the 12th time, after finding the 12th children's Bane costume, I stopped watching the movie.
I was right, at least 12 of them.
And Clerks 2 was just god-awful.
But here's what you're looking at, though. With Kevin Smith in his movies.
And Red State. Don't get me started on how bad Red State was.
Because you think it's a horror film.
He knows what people want to
not.
see, and he provides it to his audience. You have to give the man some credit for that.
It's true. He does make the movie for his fans.
He does. He's a good director in that respect.
Yeah, I respect him the way I expect. The way I expect. I respect him the way I respect Uwe Boll. Yes, I do respect Uwe Boll because he makes money. He makes movies with his own money. He doesn't give a crap about what people think about them.
I'm so happy he's retired. I can't even start telling you that.
Well, I don't like his movies, but I respect him.
Oh, that was good.
So number 1 was
Pumpkin Everything.
Pumpkin
But I will
Everything.
say this. Honorable mention.
Yes.
Favorite thing to do on the Halloween? Breaking Batman's back.
Cop out.
It's great.
Oh, my thing's falling off. Hang on.
Oh, his thing's falling off.
You shouldn't
Someone
have your
grab
thing
it.
fall off. It's bad.
Ben Grimm is just not holding on.
But yes, that is my top 5. So to our guest host, top 5.
Top 5 favorite things about Halloween.
Top 5 favorite things about Halloween. Go.
All right, number 5.
Number 5.
Faster.
Trick or treating.
Okay.
In general, even though I haven't gone trick or treating in a couple years, when the kids come to the door, it's still fun.
Yeah,
I like
you know
it.
what? I really like that too. I love handing out candy to trick or treaters.
I like trick or treating. That's number 5.
That would be my number 6.
Hold on, I've never understood that. It's trick or treating, but honestly,
You never trick.
You never trick. You just charge through the
I
door.
thought that's why I put the razors in the candy.
You punch them in the face and you take the candy.
You never break their backs.
No, that's in bad taste.
Okay.
All right.
It's Halloween. It's
That would be too
festive
much of a
time.
treat for yourself, then, wouldn't it?
Honestly, I'd have an ejaculation.
Wow.
Number
everyone.
4, I'm gonna give to the candy. Candy people.
Well, no,
Candy people?
They're delicious.
I will say this: candy is good, but it's not a Halloween thing.
Yes, there is Halloween candy. Count Chocula. You know what? Number 4 is Count Chocula.
Count Chocula is a cereal.
I will say
Candy.
this:
Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
the best thing about the candy is the day after and the day after Halloween.
All right, fine.
Candy's for $1.
Fine.
After.
That's true. I
love the
agree with that.
sales.
Okay, there we go.
Halloween is good because it sparks
And
the
I do
discount
remember
on candy.
number 3 is Count Chocula since it's not candy. That comes out in stores at this time of year.
I'm a Frankenberry fan myself.
I love Count Chocula.
I'm a personally big fan of Boo Berry.
What are you a fan of?
Boo Berry.
We've gone over all
Wait,
3
one
of
more
them.
time.
It's a ghostly cereal.
Uh-huh.
What's it called?
A Boo Berry.
I'm gonna remix that.
I'm a meme.
Oh wow. I'm on number 2 now. So
Are you?
number 2, yeah. 'Cause
Number 3 was
3's Count Chocula. Yeah. Number 2. I don't know. Number 2 is pumpkin flavored everything. And number 1 is Halloween parties. I love Halloween parties.
I do too.
So
that made my number 1.
No parties for the Bane. No one wants to be
I
around
got
me.
one next Saturday. It's gonna be great.
Everyone's afraid that I'll break their backs.
It's true.
They never want to show up to my parties.
You need to show up to some sort of party as Super King Bane.
I'll show up to a party near you, Adam.
Ooh.
As Super King Bane.
Why? How could you be anything else? I'm confused.
Well, sometimes I'm not the king.
Oh, right.
I'm merely an assassin.
Sometimes you're just Super Bane.
You're just Super Bane?
Well, sometimes I'm
Now
just Bane.
that is a
that
blaxploitation
that's
movie.
exactly what I was gonna say. It's a blaxploitation film.
Oh my God! Here comes Super Bane.
I like that because it's funny.
He's the man breaking backs all over town. It's Super Bane. Super Bane. Attention, Nerd-O-Rama fans who are artists.
Super Bane.
mentioned-
King Super Bane.
Super Bane.
Blaxploitation.
He's
Super
a bad
Bane.
mother.
Watch your mouth.
I was just talking about Super Bane.
Oh.
All right, so we went through our favorites. Let's go to our top 5 things that we hate about Halloween.
Number 5.
These are my number 5, and they're gonna outrage some people.
Uh-oh.
Like King Bane.
Like Super King Bane.
Probably me.
Number 5, Halloween is all about scary things. It's about horrific things. It's about scary
so
costumes.
you don't like scary things. Right, number 5. Sam doesn't like scary things.
He's not a fan.
I'm building it up.
Well, the tension is too much.
He's a girly man. He hates the scary things.
Number 5 to me is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Mickey's Not So
You
Scaly.
made it scary. It's scaly and creepy and goofy's touching people.
You're telling me that you're not afraid of Disney characters?
Woohoo!
They
Listen,
never
guys.
age. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. They never age.
Neither does Batman.
They always laugh.
Yes, he does.
No, he
Dark
doesn't.
Knight Returns.
That wasn't
Age.
continuity.
Kingdom Come.
Still not continuity.
Kingdom Come. Better continuity.
They never age. They're always so happy for no reason, and they're not on drugs. They're just crazy like that.
Oh, you think Mickey's not on drugs? You have no idea what you're talking about.
So
Goofy's constantly high.
And if you ever go on It's a Small World After All, I've never been so terrified in my adult life.
You know what? I'm going with Super King Bane on this one.
That's a frightening. Yeah,
Well-
Have you ever been on Mr.
World.
Toad's Wild Ride? That thing's wild.
No, because it's not there anymore. So
I
a lot of
know.
people listening to this have no idea what we're talking about.
Children.
So I've been vetoed out of my number 5.
Veto.
You get vetoed out of all of these.
My number 4 thing I don't like about Halloween is everyone that calls Nightmare Before Christmas a freaking Halloween movie.
Veto.
No, Nightmare Before Christmas.
You know what? I'm with Adam on this one.
It is a Christmas movie.
It's
It is about a Halloween man who goes nuts over Christmas. It's a Christmas movie.
This is
it's about
Christmas. This is Halloween.
This
is Halloween.
It's about the kidnapping of Sandy Claus
By Halloween monsters.
You have to look at it this way,
It's a
young
Christmas
Jason.
movie that takes place in Halloween Town.
Yes.
That makes it a
so
Christmas
it is
movie.
Halloween and Christmas.
It's a Christmas movie
It's
with a
got
Halloween twang.
2 holidays you can watch it at.
Your 2 holidays.
Whoa. You just went there, bro.
That's right.
He just went there.
I just blew all over his mind.
But here's
Wait, no, that's not right. I
Here's the thing
blew
you
his
have to look
mind.
at.
That's
It's
That's
the thing
also
you look
not
at
right.
for
Yes.
Nightmare Before Christmas is that it is a movie, which is something you can watch. But honestly, it is a Halloween man going around pretending to be a Christmas person.
You know,
If it was a Christmas person and going through Halloween times,
It would be a Halloween movie.
It would be a Halloween movie.
you know what's awesome about Night Before Christmas?
Everything, really.
Marilyn Manson's version of
Yes,
This Is Halloween
the
song.
actually the whole Nightmare Revisited soundtrack is actually pretty damn cool. I like it better than the Danny Elfman one. I have to say, I'm gonna get a lot of hate mail for that too, because everyone has to jump on the Danny Elfman bandwagon.
I like
but-
Danny Elfman. Oingo
See,
Boingo.
There you go. I like Oingo Boingo. I love Oingo Boingo. In fact, their last album is one of my favorite albums that ever came out. The one that has Madness on it. It's really good. My number 3 thing that I hate about Halloween are these stupid, what I like to call frat boy costumes. Stuff like the keg that has the spigot where your penis goes, or the
2-socket.
yes,
socket and
yeah,
plug.
the light switch in the right position. Those are
the
not
wet T-shirt winter costume.
Yes, for males. Yeah, those things are terrible. Don't buy these stupid costumes. Now, ladies, buy your slutty superhero. Have you seen the slutty superhero costumes? Those things are awesome.
Have you seen the slutty Bert and Ernie costume?
Yes, I did see those on the internet.
That's real.
That's what the internet's
Wait,
for.
you're telling me
That's
that
real.
slutty girls wear outfits on Halloween?
No.
No, regular girls wear slutty outfits on Halloween.
Oh wow!
Slutty
That's
girls
even better.
dress like slutty girls dress like goth girls. Goth girls dress like regular girls, and regular girls dress like
slutty girls, which could be goth in some aspects.
Indeed.
This is a very good cycle of events.
It's a strange time of year, man. You never
I'm
know
changing my
what's
number 1.
You made another joke
Yes.
about penises.
Did I?
I got it.
Okay.
what.
Light switch. I got it.
Yes.
That was good.
My number 2 thing that I hate about Halloween, is one of Super King Bane's top 5 that he liked, were the horror movies on AMC.
I love that.
Oh.
All last weekend they showed every single Friday the 13th movie.
Oh wait, I know why you hate it. It's because they have Kevin Smith hosting it this year.
Well,
That's the
that was
reason
one.
why.
So much that it caused radio silence for a second.
Because he was hit with an arrow of truth, not from the Green Arrow, but from this fellow.
But from Green Arrow, written by Kevin Smith.
That was actually one of the best Green Arrow
It was.
stories.
I like it.
He should stick to comic books.
I agree.
But No, I hate these. I love these movies, and seeing them without the gore, without the deaths, why watch them? I mean,
because they're kind of, some of them that are bad become worse in that way that they're enjoyable in such a strange way.
yeah, but it's just not watching the same movie, and I don't want to go onto YouTube and watch the stuff that they cut out. Although the curse word replacement things are always funny.
I've got to say this for you, Adam.
What the monkey fighter are you talking about?
Exactly.
I've got to say this.
Go ahead.
Your idea that these movies are a bad thing. I'll kill you for that.
Are you gonna break
I don't
something?
think he is. I think he's gonna shoot you with a tow missile.
I've got the missile in the car. You don't understand.
Oh, so you do know about the tow missile?
I don't know what you're talking about, but there is a rocket-propelled device in my car. And you may be the victim of it till later in the parking lot.
Should I get to my number one?
Yes.
Go for it.
Number
You're dead
one.
anyway.
The number
Mr.
one.
Adam, number one.
Mr. Adam. Wait, I don't know what voice that was. Get to the chopper.
Yeah, I'll get to the chopper.
I'll get to the chopper.
I'll get to the number one chopper now. Yeah.
If you want to share your Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation on
Or
air,
tell
please
us to
call
keep
us
it quiet,
Call the
sir.
number.
at 727-493-2055.
And then you can be a governor too.
Yeah, so my number one thing I hate about Halloween. Hipsters.
How are they Halloweeny?
They ruin everything.
They're not Halloweeny.
I just have one thing to say. I was hating hipsters on Halloween before you were.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my God.
Wait.
No, when I noticed
just
that
hate
they were invading Halloween, I was at Hallowscream, I don't know what year, but there were 3 of them wearing their skinny jeans, their tight Freddy Krueger sweaters, and their nerd glasses.
And they were like, I knew Freddy before that 33-year-old guy knew Freddy.
And they didn't wear like the Freddy fedora, they wore their stupid ass
top hats?
No, they're stupid ass hipster fedoras.
So wait, you're telling me you're complaining about this, but I've really got to look at it this way. With those hipsters, I mean, not for nothing, but they're morons. Who cares?
I just don't like them, and that's what
It's not worth getting angry about.
They just...
You want something to get angry about? Look at what Batman has done to Gotham City. He's a jerk.
Does he deserve his
Luthor
back
agrees with King Super Bane.
Yes, he completely
wow.
agrees with me.
Nearly my
Superheroes
entire
are
list.
ruining everything.
Nearly my entire list was vetoed by you guys. Thanks.
Veto.
Okay, then, King Super Bane, what are your top 5 things you hate about Halloween?
Top 5 things Bane hates about Halloween.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Is it masks? Because you can't take that thing off.
Quite obviously.
The pain.
Hey, this is my list. You shut your mouth holes.
Hipsters.
Number 5, Mr. Bane.
Bane's number 5?
Fiascios.
Hey. Bane's number 5 is quite obviously...
Batman.
Yes, actually.
Is your number 4, 3, 2, and 1 Batman?
No, 5 Batman, Robin, Oracle, Batgirl, Gordon.
No, Gordon does not make my number 1, but he's close.
Damian Wayne.
Yes.
Damian Wayne.
He's the hardest one to break the spine of. It's so small.
He's slippery.
I grab him on one arm and go to break down, and he's gone. No, my number 5
Ooh,
thing
touch my foot.
of the things that I
was
hate.
hot. I'm sorry.
Well, fine. Forget it. Get the whole thing.
I touched the Flash shoe. It was hot.
Yes, I wear my Flash shoe.
The other one's the Riddler.
The other
which
one's
is
a Riddler.
Much better.
I'm not changing my foot.
I like the Riddler shoe.
Okay,
Number
so
5.
Bane's number 5. Will you get to it already?
Yeah, stop
Jeez.
interrupting us.
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry about anything you're doing over there, about your shoes and whatnot. My number 5 that I currently hate about Halloween is the fact that everything has to be Halloween when it's Halloween, such as the bathroom or even an elevator. You walk around the street corner and the lights
Even an
have to be
elevator?
Halloween.
Is that M. Night Shyamalan movie? Wait, why didn't you guys ever talk about Shyamalan?
Yeah, it's just not something
We haven't talked about Uwe Boll much either.
Okay.
So
You're
with
just
that,
like bad things, you know.
you run into the fact of no matter where you go, it's in your face. It's almost as worse than the holiday season as the Christmas era.
It's almost as bad as when
The
Bane
Christmas
takes over
era?
It's almost as bad as when Bane takes over your city and just is always on television and won't shut up.
Bombing everything
Hey.
and
I did a great job as a mayor
Shooting
of
tow
Gotham City.
missiles everywhere.
I only shot one tow missile. Calm down.
Wait, you did shoot a tow missile?
Ha! Ha! Ha!
We have it on film and radio. It's happened. You've admitted to it.
But you have to leave here alive before it's published. Anyway, that's my number 5. The fact that no matter where I go, it's Halloween, 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 Halloween. If I go to the Olive Garden, I don't care that your waiter is a vampire.
But they have pumpkin
should.
cheesecake.
I don't
If
care.
your waiter's a vampire, you might kill you, or you might sparkle in sunlight. You don't know.
I guarantee there's not going to be a vampire at Olive Garden. They use way too much garlic there.
I don't understand that. Anyway, my number 4.
It's because
Let's
it's
move on.
delicious.
4.
Why don't you understand that they use? Okay, number 4.
Garlic is delicious. Number 4.
Number 4. Stupid costumes.
Ha
That's way too loud.
Aha!
Between the two of you, you're spiking the thing. Your sound quality is going to be bad. I'm sorry.
So we should all get masks?
Yes. They keeps me calm, cool, collected.
So I'll just talk really low.
So
like
wait,
this
if
all
I like
the time.
remove one of these and break it.
No, don't do that.
That would hurt very much.
It would hurt very much, but then I would kill you. No, it's just the fact that they're all Halloween costumes, that it is, oh look, I'm a preacher, and now I have a hand pump that suddenly I have a penis with. Okay, that's great. Whatever. You walk around, oh, this is my Obama mask. Oh, how witty are you pretending to be a president? At least he's trying. Good for him. Why do you have to make fun of him? No, you're not Richard Nixon. Stop taking the mask off.
Haru.
You're
Nixon always wins.
Nixon's back.
You're a slutty space.
We need to do just a
super
full-on
rich.
Futurama episode.
Haru. Nixon approved.
It's just it's the dumbest costumes you've ever seen. Anyway, that's my number 4.
Good.
3.
Number 3.
Number 3. Quite obviously, the fact that no matter where you go, everyone says Happy Halloween. Nothing happy about it.
Should they say tragic Halloween?
They should say something horrifying
They just
Halloween.
walk up and go, boo!
We hope your family's dead.
I'm gonna kill you.
Where's Rachel?
Where's
Wait.
Rachel? He has to have friends.
I don't know where you all got that from.
Before your time.
I'm afraid I didn't get the reference.
Before your time,
Who was Rachel?
Don't know.
Some really ugly guy.
I think we were just randomly yelling things that meant nothing.
That's the odd predicament. You should stop that. Apparently you both have Tourette's. Is this Tourette's-O-Rama? I was not made aware.
Apparently this episode is.
All right then. But yes, with that, it's that fact alone. Number 2, we're moving on. We're moving right along. Number 2.
Moving on up.
Moving right along.
Number 2 for me.
I guess
the
I'm the
thing
only
I don't
Muppets
like-
fan here.
The thing I don't like about Halloween
I liked yours more than mine.
is the fact that people like to
We can
dress.
sing Rainbow Collection.
I will kill you.
Rainbow Collection?
I know I got messed up again. 2.
Is he on number 2 or 1? I'm not paying attention to Bane.
That's it. I'm done. I'm done.
All right, Super King Bane's number 2.
Nope, we're out. We're done.
Come
We're
on.
done. We're done.
Number 2.
Maybe if we clap our hands. I believe in Bane.
Live Tinkerbell. Bane.
Kingerbell.
Nope. Nope, that's it.
All right, we're going to sit in silence now.
What do you got for us, Jason, for your 5, since you want to talk?
I got one.
Go
And it's
ahead.
one of your tops. I hate pet costumes so much.
They're so adorable.
I hate pet costumes. I'm not the type of person who's like, oh, these pets, they need to be kept comfortable out of stupid little harnesses and stuff. Pet costumes are dumb.
Pet costumes are dumb.
If you have a pet costume, you might be an idiot.
We are here at Nerd-O-Rama. We don't like pet costumes.
At least I don't.
I don't know where this voice came from.
Super Bane does. We live in Florida. There's a combination of so much going on down here. You move down here from the north, south, wherever you came from.
It's my
comes
Honey
with
Boo Boo
somehow.
voice. Yeah,
I don't
went
watch
there.
that.
I went there.
I don't
I
watch
went
it,
there.
and
I don't either.
I only
It's,
know about it because of the South Park episode.
Yeah, that's it for me too. That and the soup.
Is it soup?
The soup.
Oh, the soup.
A web thing.
Wait, there's a Honey Boo Boo soup.
Oh God.
Number 2, Super King Bane.
Yeah, Super King Bane. Give us your 2 and 1s.
No, it's quite all right.
Super King Bane.
Do we have to sing the Super King?
Do we
Bane
have to
song?
get our tow missile out?
Quite all right. You have
Don't-
yourself a good show.
Don't make this a fiasco, Bane.
I'm gonna read his number 1 and number 2.
That's not on there.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
I'll
not.
find it. I'll read whatever's on here then.
Read
nothing there.
Bane's Facebook page. Broke bat today.
Dang it, man! I wasn't waiting for. Okay. Update number 1.
Things to
broke
do.
the bat. Next, break the bat. Next, ointment under mask. Next, weep for Talia, and then break the bat.
Talia? Who's Talia?
Talia al Ghul was a young girl I used to know. But
It's turned into a country song.
she didn't need to cut me off. I think I like it, but
Oh wow, we're going into this
happened to
now?
marry.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the summer of 2012.
Open Gangnam Style.
Hey, sexy Baney.
Hey, sexy Baney.
Oh.
So you're
Bane
really not going to
style.
give us our 2 or 1? You're just going to leave us hanging?
Yeah, you want it? You can kiss the
Oh,
rear end of my mask.
Oh, we hurt Bane's feelings.
Destroyed.
Why don't you go break
We
something?
broke his spirit.
Oh my
But you'll
lord.
never break his freedom.
All right then.
I went there. I went to
What else?
I went
What-
You went to
Braveheart.
the red.
I
What
did
else-
go to the red.
What else do we have for your show, Adam, that we're trying to save?
I think the show's a total
No,
loss.
I thought of a couple horror movies that I want to mention. There were ones that
Okay,
you guys mentioned. I don't have a full 5.
I'm closing this
But-
now because it's
You
it's
go right
over.
ahead.
It's over. It's
I
done.
want. I'm just gonna start with my number 1 because it's basically all I want to talk about is
All right, let's talk about your number 1.
Alien.
The first one,
Yeah.
the Ridley
Well,
Scott one,
well, it,
or the series.
the series up until like 3 kind of. The thing is, like, when I was a kid, I was legitimately scared of the xenomorphs from Alien more than anything else.
You're speaking to the right person.
They terrified the crap out of me. And the first one I saw was the second one.
Me too.
But then when I got older,
Which made
and
the first one
go,
even scarier.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like you
exactly.
listened to my show.
Did you? I didn't even remember.
Yeah, that was
oh,
my
but
number
did
1.
you-
And-
I knew it was your number 1.
And
but I didn't remember the
that's
reasoning.
why too, the Aliens, because I saw
remember
Aliens
that's-
and it made
and, like,
Alien. Hey, Josh
Josh,
has
you
arrived.
got here. You're so late, man.
It's about time you showed up. You're like 2 hours
How did
late.
you get past Bane? He was so
Did-
furious when he was leaving.
He showed him. He
Oh,
showed him his tow missile.
He walked past me and was something about breaking my back or something with Batman. And
Was he
interruptions.
crying?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure of what he was saying. I
I think
honestly
he was
don't know.
crying.
I don't know. He threw his little crown and broke it against the wall. It
We're
was
gonna,
really sad.
you know what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get some of his friends here, like the Riddler or something, to cheer him
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he likes that. He likes all the Gotham guys.
It looks like the Joker's left too, because I'm not doing it anymore.
Womp womp womp.
And get some Nixon still.
Yeah. Anyway, so what have you guys been talking about?
Alien.
The Aliens.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
going back
cool.
to it.
Okay.
I didn't. Well, it was fresh in my mind because I just saw. I didn't see Prometheus in theaters.
I'm sorry.
I saw it last week when it came out on DVD.
Okay.
All right.
And
So-
like I liked it. I don't know. There's a lot of people who are like,
Yeah,
a lot of things about it, and it has flaws.
It's become cool to hate Prometheus.
And I mean, I didn't see it, and I didn't know all the reasons. I know the one reason I knew that people hated it was because they didn't know how to like run a direction that a rolling thing wasn't going.
My question
Yeah.
with that is why do you feel it become funny to or not funny but like cool to really hate Prometheus? Like what's it stemming from?
Well, it's like as soon as it came out, all like the cool like web comics and stuff, all they wanted to do is make fun of Prometheus. There's a video which I actually think is funny, is about the Prometheus training video.
Okay.
Which talks about, how to be a stupid scientist. It's actually really funny, but at the same time, it's like, okay, yes, the movie has flaws.
I think didn't a lot of people complain about the alien at the end.
Yeah,
And,
they complained
like,
about that.
Well, it was just that was there for their fan service.
No,
That's all they
it
really
wasn't,
needed it for.
because the point, like it all connects. Because we learned that the space jockeys made sentient life on planets,
right,
to make into weaponized aliens.
Okay.
I don't know why, because they should have just sent the alien virus thing to whatever planet they were making aliens to go fight. That circular logic doesn't work. But like it gives the origin. Like that's why it wasn't Alien, and it looked different. 'Cause
So
it was made from there.
is this just I'm sorry I missed the entire show. Is this like your favorite horror movie or is that what we're going into? Is Prometheus
I'm
and
talking
Alien?
about Prometheus now because I love the Alien franchise, and I know certain other folks here love the Alien franchise, and it's the newest thing that's a part of it. So just because it's really fresh in my mind, because I only saw it a week ago.
The entire franchise in 1 week.
No, Prometheus.
Oh, Prometheus in 1 week. Okay.
Where have you been?
I was out in a hallway getting
With
screamed at
Bane.
by a crying Bane. What do you want from me?
Oh,
But
poor
no,
Super King.
I
Bane.
He had no words
I
for me.
like a lot of the I love Jason. I have a connection with that guy for some reason.
Oh, I wonder why.
Oh,
I
man.
love Freddy. I love opinion, I actually didn't see any of the Hellraisers until earlier this year.
I love the Hellraiser movies. You
me
have
and-
to see
me
those.
and a friend of mine. I've seen 1 through 6.
You have to see those movies as an adult too. You don't get a lot of it as a
And
child.
I honestly, I like even up to number 3.
You know, I like them all up until the straight to video releases. Bloodlines, yeah. I like Bloodlines for the story because it goes into the past and the toy maker and stuff. And then the direct to DVDs, there was one really good one. It was Hellraiser Hellseeker with Dean Winters, the Mayhem guy for Allstate. That's a really good one.
Actually, I realized that my list has 4 things because there are 2 franchises that I love.
Okay.
And actually, it's not a franchise. And you guys mentioned this one. And I have one you guys didn't mention. I'm really curious about your opinion on it. But The Thing. I love The Thing. I love sci-fi more than horror a lot. So when it's like Alien or The Thing or something like that. Did you see the new one?
I did see the new one. I didn't like it. I thought it was like a beginner's guide to The Thing.
Well, do you remember? It ties completely into how it began. It's the story that happened before.
It does, but what was amazing about The Thing was that it was all practical effects. It was all
No, I will never argue with that for the reason. I'm just talking about the storyline, not their reasoning and just using 3D graphics.
Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to be a prequel, but it felt like it was just a reboot at the same time. I don't know. I
don't know. I liked how it was handled for considering that I'm like
it wasn't a bad movie.
They're
It
gonna
just
take
wasn't
The Thing, which I love, and are they gonna reboot it? Are they gonna do something crappy with it? And it was I was thinking it was gonna be a lot worse, and I actually came out really enjoying it.
Yeah, when I saw the trailer, I had high hopes for it, and I think that's why I didn't hate it as much because The Thing is on my top 5 sci-fi movies, which we haven't done yet, so I'm not gonna release that.
And then Puppet Master.
Really?
I love Puppet Master
Really?
so
Wow.
much.
Why?
It's not scary.
Do you like bad movies, or how's it go?
I love Puppet Master.
Do you like Leprechaun too?
I think
No,
he
I
likes
don't
Leprechaun.
like Leprechaun.
No, he doesn't like Leprechaun. He likes Leprechaun in the Hood.
I like Leprechaun.
What about
I like
Leprechaun
the
Back
one
to the
where-
Hood?
No,
Back to the Hood
he was
was a
in
good one.
Vegas. He did Vegas, and there was Vegas. No, Leprechaun sucks. I like it's not. I guess it belongs on my movies that I love because they're bad.
Yeah, the campy movies that you love. That would be on there.
But I mean, that's part of that list, which I didn't.
I
have,
actually do enjoy those movies as bad movies. I love the Puppet Master movies as bad movies.
So much
Demonic
the Full
Toys,
Moon,
Doll Man,
all the Full Moon stuff. I love.
Yeah, Full Moon.
Yeah, but you look at all
Castle
those movies.
Freak.
I mean,
I'm
even
not
when they came out, I
Castle
mean, they don't have like even a good following with those movies. It's just,
No, but
they
they
kinda
are
like-
better. They are better than most of the Ghost House movies that have come out.
Yeah, but you're pushing it with Puppet Master. I gotta say,
I love Puppet Master. I'll defend it.
It didn't. I don't know. I mean, it didn't bring anything new to the genre. It wasn't doing anything exciting. It was staying in a comfort zone for horror, staying right in that little safe zone,
Full
and just
Moon
not
didn't make anything
making
out
you
of the
scared,
comfort
nothing.
zone. And you just like on that previous episode, you complained about all these new movies doing stuff that were not following formulaic methods. That you wish things went back to formulaic methods. You're
it's
like,
completely
oh,
true.
these movies they followed formulaic methods. How dare they?
You notice I'm not disagreeing with you.
No, that's
at all.
completely true, and I will own up to that. Yes, a lot of these new movies are trying new things that don't work, and they could benefit from things like that. Going back to what it should be, what horror should be, which is terrifying, which is inciting horror, bringing around R-rated movies, that kind of thing. But you look at a movie like Puppet Master, and it was at the time when people were first doing these things, when they first setting the standard for what horror should be, and what every horror movie should live up to be.
Yeah.
And it brought it and went, okay, there we go, but we're going to take away all the fear aspect from it. We're not going to introduce anything that's going to add terror. You're looking at, yes, there's a formula, there's a method, there's something that's tried, proven, and true for horror, and it should be for horror, in my opinion. But for each one of those movies, they brought something new to the table. They brought Hellraiser, something that was demonic, unknown. It was a certain level of fear just because you couldn't understand this cult. You look at Jason, you got a psychopathic freak who has a very rough origin story.
I really like the first one because, it's the mom.
Yeah.
It's not Jason. There's a practical story involved in that.
Exactly.
It becomes a lot freakier.
But and you look at that, and you look at like Freddy, or especially Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street. With that, you're looking at a movie that took the horror formula that I've talked about, which is a slow motion, not slow motion. I shouldn't say not slow motion.
How are puppets not slow? Those puppets killed things so slowly.
Yeah, but you're looking at it as it's a slow walk. There's a walk. There's a presence. They have an aura of terrifying fear.
They were marionettes.
They
were slow.
You look at Hellraiser. You look at Jason. You look at Freddy. Every single one of them has that. They're villains that know they are going to kill you no matter what you do. And in Puppet Master, they didn't do a good enough job, in my opinion. It's the reason why it's a campy movie.
Sure, yeah.
Well, yeah, it is. It's full camp.
Yeah, and
I
it's
love their designs. I love all the puppets. Like I love each and every one of their designs and what they were. Like each one had a different little killing thing.
Yeah, but I mean, they were nothing. They were nothing like I don't know how to say it. Like, and I heard mention of it earlier. The kind of like bringing villains back and kind of creating new villains. And it's you made a whole troop of marionette of villains. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you're going to compare them to what they'd be close to, would be Chucky.
Yeah,
like,
no,
okay.
I won't argue with that.
Like, I mean, Child's Play. Say what you will about the movie, but it did do very well, and it still has a very good following.
They were made from like human souls into some kind of weird human goo that made them like. So
you're taking Chucky and putting it on a bigger scale,
I don't
or a
know
smaller scale.
Which one came first?
The egg.
The egg.
Did
Mostly.
Child's Play come before?
Yeah, Child's Play came
Child's
in the late
Play
80s.
Came before.
Puppet Master was in the 80s.
No, it wasn't.
No. It was in like late 80s, early 90s.
I'm not even sure it was early 90s. It was like mid 90s.
Really?
I
thought it was 92.
I will look it up. I will do the one thing that I don't like doing on live shows, but I will do it. I will do it for you guys.
So we'll figure that out.
I'm gonna start bringing my tablet. I will look stuff up every day of the week.
Goodness. So what else do we have here for the show though, Adam? What do we? I mean, we've been over. I heard you guys do lists, or at least I heard Bane crying about a list.
Bane was a little bitch about the list. So.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, you're talking over me." And
oh, that's rough.
He got really emotional for a guy who likes to break backs. He's really deep.
Oh yeah.
He's a lot deeper than I thought. I should probably apologize to him.
Oh,
I don't think so. He can get over it.
Oh, that's good.
I feel kind of sorry for him.
Good.
He lost the love of his life.
Did he?
He did.
Yeah.
I saw the movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
He had a tow missile.
Aha! Jason was right. It was 89.
Aha!
Oh.
Just barely made it.
Oh, there we go.
Child's Play was probably like 86.
I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So so we're on episode 3 of Nerd-O-Ween.
Nerd-O-Ween.
So I mean, like, what else are we doing here? I know
that was all I had on our thing. I mean, we've gone over 2 hours again. So.
Oh, goodness.
Or no, we haven't.
We haven't. We're an hour and a half.
We're an hour and a half. Yeah.
Roughly, as I jump in here at the last half hour.
Yeah, it's a good thing you came back. That Bane was getting really whiny.
Yeah, I had gotten delayed. He slashed my tires on the way in. Said something about he had like a special invitation to come here or
Did you
something.
guys keep running back and forth into each other out there or something?
Yeah, it's really weird. He's been following me around all day. When we were playing D&D, he was showing up and like knocking my table over a bunch and just being a jerk. It was odd.
Did he try to break it?
Yeah, he held up one of my players and smashed them over it, shouting something about trying to break their spine, but he's paraplegic, so it was kind of rough.
Oh wow, that's not right.
Wow. I was like he's already broken.
Bane's an ass.
He's a jerk. He really is. I paid for coffee. He stole it. Just took my coffee from me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who would steal things from other people?
I don't know. I can't do that. It's just weird. I mean, it's not like if someone were to ever leave something near me, I would just take it and not even think about that.
Never. Wow. I don't think you could ever do something like that.
No consequences or anything like that.
That'd be quite the fiasco.
Oh goodness, you guys are still going on about that.
Yeah, we are.
Wow.
I don't remember. There was something from one of the previous shows. You guys were talking about Resident Evil.
Yeah.
As the game franchise.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. You said something about the name. You're making a comment about the name, and I was like, you guys know the original name is Biohazard, right?
I don't think we mentioned the name at all.
No, we had mentioned.
I think Josh did because he was talking about something.
Yeah, when I was ranting on about it, I did mention.
Yes,
that.
I do know. I do know the Japanese name. They call it Biohazard.
Yeah, they do call it Biohazard.
Because you made a comment about like its name and something, and I was like, oh, it's not really its name. It makes more sense when you take the original title.
Well, actually in the first game, calling it Resident Evil does make sense because it all is in a house.
Yeah, it was in a house.
Yeah,
it was zombies entering.
But the franchise, yes, calling it Biohazard would be a more appropriate name.
Yeah, but you kind of look at it now, and it's like you look at Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil that was in a house.
I hate Max.
You look at the rest of them, and then like going through Raccoon City, you're going door to door, you're going through neighborhoods,
taking donations,
residences, exactly. Asking.
Well, as long as there's a residency involved, I guess we're okay.
Do you have any green herbs?
Right.
Do we have any?
Yellow herbs, please.
We're in a hospital. Do you have your residency?
I need to make some spray. I need to make some spray.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know, because like when I think Biohazard,
residency hospital, I almost got past it.
Yeah, it sure did.
So bad. But when you look at that game franchise, I mean, I do understand the original name was Biohazard, but it's just like you think Biohazard, and I don't know, to me it comes to like like 28 days later type thing where it's like it is a plague. It's going through. It's like
yeah, but in Resident Evil, it's actually killing them and turning them into zombies. Well,
Exactly.
except for 4 and 5, which I don't consider Resident Evil games.
Well, those they inject small things into your bloodstream,
Yeah.
and you make tentacle monsters and Cthulhu demons. It's quite
Comes out
odd.
of your head.
Oh yeah.
I'm not calling them bad games. They're just not Resident Evil games
I
to
think
me.
4 is a pretty good game. I
They're-
haven't played 5 yet.
4 and 5 were really good games. They just
Oh, yeah,
they
they
just
were good.
didn't feel like Resident Evil to me.
No, but you
Especially 5 with who was it Chris? Was it Chris
Yeah,
Redfield?
Chris Redfield.
All He-Manned out.
Dude,
He had the
was
power?
super jacked.
He was crazy Bane sized.
Oh yeah, he was. You play as Chris Redfield, and then you pull up a shotgun. The shotgun's like the size of one of his biceps. And he's like,
Wow.
I'm glad I got this gun. And you're like, you could just punch him. Like, you're not fighting zombies. You don't have to worry about them biting and scratching at you. You can just literally just.
Gets them all in just a headlock.
He
and
literally
then
had guns.
Yeah, he had
pops her.
the guns.
Oh.
It was bad. It's funny though. It's like you look at it, and it's the funniest freaking thing in Resident Evil 5 is you pull out his knife, and his knife is like maybe the size of his hand.
Yeah.
So it's literally you like I don't understand how that's your go-to weapon is this small little tiny like butter knife when you're this big huge like just bodybuilding crazy man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But I don't know. It does sound like you guys had a good show tonight though, right? Without me?
Yeah, we had fun. It was
Bane was really good for like an hour and like 20 minutes, and then I don't know what happened to him.
I have to admit, it was one of the silliest of the shows we've done.
You gotta have silly sometimes.
It wasn't as bad as the episode that should not be named, but
You had Voldemort on?
yeah, we had Voldemort on. He had no nose. It was weird, and he smelled terrible. He just didn't know it. No, I enjoy this. I enjoyed this episode. It was a great, just goofy, fun finale we had for Nerd-O-Ween. As you can see, I'm trying to wrap us up here.
I had one more topic because it
Okay.
was something you mentioned.
All right,
Before
speak.
Because
what do we got here?
Speak before us.
Horror anime.
Horror-ame. No,
Horror
that just
anime.
doesn't come out of
Horror anime.
That's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
No, what are you talking about?
Horror anime is awesome. High School of the Dead.
High School of Dead's good.
When They Cry.
I'm watching one right now.
Elfen Lied.
Elfen Lied was
Lied was
awesome.
good.
Ron's gonna kill me for not knowing. Can't remember the name.
And
of
I
it.
had one more that was on my mind. Actually, I think I might have written it down. So I
I
thought about this because
I'm watching one on Hulu right now. I forget the name of it. He told me to watch it, and I'm gonna keep talking.
And Hellgirl.
I didn't like Hellgirl.
Uh,
But I mean, it's a horror premise.
Okay, well tell us about Hellgirl.
You go on the internet and you email her to kill someone for you.
Oh really? What about
Really, that's right.
what about Death
It's-
Note? Did you
wait,
like
wait,
Death Note?
Wait. Death Note was good, but let me just put it out here. So Hellgirl is fear.com as an anime.
Oh, don't get me started on
I
Fear.com.
don't know
That's
Fear.com.
not what I'm
Well, she's
hearing.
been around before it. 'cause
Okay,
she is death, and like you used to send her like back in the day of mail, you'd send her mail and she kills somebody, but then when you get a mark on you, and when you are to die, she like comes for
I
you.
love that. I love this is an anime that has made it canon from what I'm hearing that they progress the storyline up to where it's like she used to send mail, but that's too 80s
No, you
for
sent
her. She's gonna
you
email
sent,
now.
You sent her
That's-
mail like back in the 1800s.
You're like,
She started out with a Pony Express. It took forever for someone to die.
so it took him like weeks. Abraham Lincoln's assassin was pissed.
It was
to
like
himself.
the Dark Brotherhood from Skyrim. They had to send a messenger.
They just
and-
show him up and they're like, "You've been accepted to the Dark Brotherhood.
Shit.
Go out for like a month and a half
the-
and finally kill this person."
The anime I was talking about, I just started watching. I only got through. I'm only on like the second episode. I know Ron's disappointed in me for not getting farther. And it is Shiki.
Shiki? You're
Yeah.
actually watching Shiki?
Yeah,
don't
it's
know,
actually
what is
it's
it?
actually really
That's not that bad.
creepy, cool episode. Especially the end of the first episode. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
What's the premise?
the main character was my favorite character.
And now they're dead.
The premise is about this quote unquote family that moves into this European style house in this old Japanese village where they
And they get chopped into pieces and hostile.
yeah, it's the village is known for their coffin wood.
Okay.
Their forest there is all chopped for the
Okay.
coffins. And
Haunted
that's
forest.
and that's as far as I've gotten. It's really good. It's really creepy. It's really funny. The first episode sets up all the characters, and it's really lighthearted until you get to like the last act, and then it kind of takes a turn for the horror.
Yeah.
But that and High School of the Dead are my two
I haven't
favorite.
watched High School of the Dead yet.
Oh, it's
Oh god.
it's
The-
awesome.
the
It's a
manga's-
zombie. It's a
yeah.
zombie apocalypse.
I'm aware.
and it's hilarious because it's perverted as hell.
Oh yeah,
It's anime.
Yeah, because like
No, more so than
you're
usually.
watching this, and it's playing out like this awesome zombie movie. You got these kids fighting zombies, and things are happening. And then they start talking, and then like the cameraman like zooms in on the big boobs or like an upskirt shot for no reason.
Oh yeah,
And it's hilarious. You're watching it going,
Oh.
I should be like shaking my head at this, but I'm laughing.
yeah. It brings it to funny, and it's
Yeah.
actually
Like Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah, exactly. That's oh my goodness. That's actually I can't stop playing that game.
Yeah, that game's
Are you
hilarious.
still playing that?
Yeah, I love that game.
Wow.
But no, yeah, you look at High School of the Dead, and it's hilarious. There's episodes in it where there are times where it would be acceptable. Like they do set up the series very well to lend itself to being a little bit perverted or whatever, as you want to say. For yeah, well, there's like instances where like one of the girls gets grabbed and like kidnapped by like a guy with a knife, and he's like, "Oh, I haven't seen a girl in forever. I feel you up."
Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah, the
okay.
one girl
you
like you
voiced
think
this
she's gonna
role,
get
right?
raped.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really kind of
And-
disturbing.
Yeah, and they do a really good job of like showing that, like as an anime anyway.
The
of-
gas station.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
The
Yeah.
gas station. Yeah, they do a really good job of it to show like what groups of people will do during like a zombie apocalypse, or like when they think that the rest of the world is dead.
Isn't that what every zombie apocalypse show is about?
In a way, yeah, but I mean, really, you watch a lot of them, and it's always like, especially like the Of the Dead series, as we'll say it. It's always kind of just follows like one group.
The Romero series.
Exactly. There we go. And
Return.
it always just follows like one group or like one society and their struggle against the zombie apocalypse. But you watch High School of the Dead, and yeah, there's a central cast, but there's also like a bus full of fellow students with like another crazy teacher on it.
Oh, the crazy teacher.
Yeah, and like how he's surviving it. There's an entire compound full of adults, how they're
Yeah.
living with it, how the kind of like middle class and like upper class are like feuding with each other, even though it's still just a zombie apocalypse and they should all just work together. And it brings different perspectives to the show.
You have the gamer nerd who's like building guns out of nail guns and
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And it just brings it's like it's kind of like a fun zombie thrill ride. I really like it. It's a shame currently I think there's only 12 episodes up on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to download it and then you watch it with subs. But I mean, if you're
Is
gonna
that the whole
download
series, or is it longer than that?
it's much longer than that. It goes very long. I'm not sure how far Funimation's gotten with the English version.
Funimation.
Yeah,
You should be watching.
You should be watching all their shows because they like to make movies. But no, you you watch it and it's really good. You can catch like the manga. The manga's actually really good.
Yeah, I started reading the manga.
Yeah, they add a lot more to the books.
I'm one of those. I always prefer the manga over the
Oh,
anime in every round.
another great anime / manga I have to throw in there. It's not necessarily horror based, but it is gory and slightly perverted. Gantz.
Gantz is good.
I love
Gantz is
Gantz.
awesome.
There's only
Yes.
one thing better than Gantz if we're gonna just throw out anime though.
Oh jeez.
Gurren
Yeah,
Lagann.
he's gonna throw Gurren Lagann. I
Yeah,
wonder
but
if-
Gurren, that's totally off subject.
No, it is not off subject. Spoilers for anyone watching. Really bad things happen to central characters.
Okay,
and
horror
it makes you cry.
series. We go off. I'll talk about One Piece. It has a whole arc. It's thriller bark. It's all zombies and shit.
Yeah, that's horror. Yeah,
It's
anime.
Or we'll throw in like Supernatural and go into Soul Eater.
Oh god,
I love Soul Eater.
I do
Soul
too.
Eater's really good.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good thrill ride.
We haven't talked about anime ever.
All right.
Well, that's
So I
that's
think-
why I'm coming here. I'm gonna bring up anime. I'm gonna
I think
talk about it.
I think
So,
being that we have a sponsor now that is all about anime.
Yeah, we
maybe-
I can spend the whole hour and a half.
Why don't we-
or
So
more
let us
talking about One Piece.
Let us know on Facebook, on Twitter. If you want to see an episode of anime, we'll do it for our next episode.
Do you want
Unfortunately, we do not have an episode next week because the studio will be closed for renovations and upgrades and that kind of stuff.
They're
So
knocking down this entire wall that I'm pointing to right now that you can't see off camera.
this whole thing.
Yeah. There's an entire, if the way we look at it, we're kind of like in a corner office here. They're going to pop out one entire wall of that.
Pop it.
Pop it, bop it, pull
Twist it.
tug it, twist it.
We didn't
That's
need
a
to know
kid's
we
game.
did not need to know all of that.
My
Yeah,
God, you're
no.
quoting a kid's game so
It's how I drink my
seductively.
Ooh.
But yes, no show next week, Adam. What do we have to go on out? Final thoughts on Nerd-O-Ween.
Final thoughts. Everyone have a safe and fun Halloween. It is the horror holiday.
The horror holiday.
Man, you know, I do talk a lot like Obama. I just like stop and say "oh" a lot. Don't I?
We can't.
You
we
have
can't-
to talk about Halloween and anyway, it is the horror holiday, but that doesn't mean you have to be stupid.
Don't eat razor blade apples, kids. You know that there's razor blades in there. They shine.
Yeah, it's
Regular
more
apples don't shine.
It's
like
more
that.
fun. It's more fun to celebrate and stay alive. Especially after going through the car accident I went through.
No drunk driving.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to a party, get drunk, pass out on a couch, throw up there.
That's
Or
right.
drive.
And keep in mind, guys, just something to play along with at home. Drunk girls, just saying, they want to be near you when you're drunk too. There's no
Also-
reason to get in your car and leave.
Plus, don't
They're
be
already there.
Plus, you know, if
Done.
you hold their hair back, they'll
That's
be
how they fall in
grateful.
love.
They appreciate
That's
that.
how they fall in love.
Oh my God! How'd you meet your husband?
He was dressed like a light switch.
He was dressed like a light switch, and I was the plug.
He was a
and
priest, and he had
held-
this giant erection.
He held my hair.
He
up while I
held
was
my hair
peeking.
up with the erection.
with his erection. All right.
So,
Well, always happy to be on the show.
It's great to be here. First time, hopefully, of many. I do
Yoo-hoo.
want to say one thing for the future for all you out there. If you want to see more of Bane, let us know.
Yeah, he went running off.
Because we need to
sad
apologize and
and-
get him back if you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
want to see him back.
And remember, artists, we want to see pictures of Super King Bane.
That'd make a cool T-shirt.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you want to see Nerd-O-Rama t-shirts, let's see some art there, people. You can't hear this. I'm snapping. Anyway.
I think
It
we
might have
wait-
picked it up. I think it might have picked it up.
I think we wait for art until we hit like a big number of episodes, like 30 episodes, or
Aw.
like
We need followers.
we do. You gotta get. You
Aw,
gotta
this
get
is
the
good. People are gonna. You're gonna have fans on episode like 100, and then you're gonna be coming back. They're like, I'm gonna watch episode 8. And
We
you're
need
like,
followers.
please, we need you.
we have the viewers.
Like, these guys are pathetic. I'm not watching them
Just
anymore.
like, we need to have an episode of us just like throwing chairs. Just like, why do we have fans? No one cares.
We need to have like a telethon.
Goodness gracious. All right.
So,
well,
Bane-a-thon.
we will see you after the new
Week after
month.
next.
2 weeks, kids.
November
We will see you for the November
4th.
first week episode.
November 4th.
And remember,
Um,
guys, to stay up to date on all of your Nerd-O-Rama news, follow us
Please.
on
What are you
Twitter.
guys gonna do for me on November 4th?
Nerd
What are we gonna do for
_O-Rama.
you?
The 3rd is my birthday.
Ooh, we
Happy
might do
birthday.
it. I don't know. Nobody did anything on this show for either of our birthdays.
Nope.
I wasn't here.
Well, tough.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nerd-O-Rama. We
Yeah.
don't care
I
about your
would've
birthday.
done
Welcome to
something.
internet radio, bitch.
Someone did something for you on your birthday.
Not
You
here.
got rewrited.
That's right.
There you go.
No, I have to admit, you and everybody else at Emerald City on my birthday was really cool, and I
That's
did
good.
mention the store because it was fun.
All right then. Have a safe Halloween, guys. Thanks all for playing.
Let your freak
Thanks.
flag fly.
Thanks, of course, for Jason coming on the show and being our co-guest. Thank you for our special guest, Bane. Seems like a cool guy. Even though
Yeah,
he's crying.
Super King
Yeah.
Bane.
That's very weird.
He will be missed.
All right, and of course,
We get
thanks,
him back.
Adam, for always having a show.
Oh,
Thank you.
crap.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. We will see you not next week, but the next week for our starting back up at regular Nerd-O-Rama.
Not one,
So-
but 2 weeks from now.
Yes. So have a happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, silver shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, silver shamrock.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the horathon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it.